Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Alley Top Files. Today we are doing Welcome to the New World, and we have a special guest. So I'm just going to bring her up right now. I'm going to bring us both up right now. We have Tornado Alley in the house. Yep, unmute yourself.
Oh, she got herself muted still?
Here we
There you go.
go.
There you go.
I
There we
forgot.
go.
Okay,
Welcome
Hello,
back,
everybody.
Tornado Alley.
welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
Yeah, and
A
welcome,
lot of
Chris.
work.
Mad Max on X. You want to give us a disclaimer
Yes.
for today, or
This is going to be a little bit tricky to cover. We are going to do our best. Everything in this video is our opinion only, and it is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
yeah.
God bless the YouTube
I
algorithm.
don't feel like my thumbnail. I really
We might break
appreciate
it
it.
today.
Yeah, we got a bombshell, and a lot of this information it came from Tornado Alley, and I put it together. A lot of it came from Chris, and just a little bit of me putting it all together. So,
A little bit.
please,
Whatever.
please
That prop.
welcome. No, please welcome Tornado Alley. Please follow her. I put her link in the chat.
Thank you.
Somewhere here. Yes.
Yeah,
Please
you'll see it near
follow
the beginning
her.
of the chat.
Yes, Tornado Alley 5. She's really known on TikTok, but she's trying to bring up her channel on YouTube, and she is an amazing researcher. So, and she's broken a lot of stories on our channel.
Yeah.
So please follow her, subscribe, help her channel out. I would really appreciate that. And welcome again. We just got to get right into it.
Yeah, there's a lot of information, and
Yes.
we are just going to dive in.
Yep.
We are going to be talking a little bit about projects overseas and how that interconnects business-wise and financially to us over here.
Yeah. Just look at the thumbnail. That'll tell you a lot.
We're not saying it's a new world you're going to like or want to move to, but it is a new world. That's all we're saying.
So we're going to start a little bit off with the ballroom, and then we're going to get into some deeper discussions, and we might stop and go and talk and like chime in with the chat. So thank you, chat, for coming. I really appreciate you guys. Who do we have here today? Of course, we got Debbie in the house, always supporting. Keats is here. Jeannie telling us we have a great poll. Yeah, hit the poll if you see the poll.
I see Love and Compassion was in there earlier.
Get Crunk and Listens here.
Yep. I
Thank
see
you guys.
Muppets there. Snoop is in the house as well.
Muppet.
Yep.
Muppet, you're gonna love this. Where's Muppet? I can't find Muppet. Where? Oh, there he is.
He's here at home.
Muppet's in the house. Another amazing researcher. Okay.
Mhm.
So thank you guys for coming. We're just gonna get into it. So the first video I have is I'm pretty sure some of you've seen it, heard of it. It's Blake Neff and Andrew Colvett talking about the ballroom, but they talked about it previously before this, leading up to this. But let's play it, and then we will discuss.
We wouldn't be doing our jobs if we didn't talk about the Trump ballroom, okay?
President Trump really cares
he
about
loves
it.
this thing.
He loves it.
And you know what? It's become a proxy battle, I think.
It's a symbol. It's a symbol. Can our government still build anything? If the president wills it, can he build one building without it getting blocked by infinity environmental and legal obstacles?
He's very proud of this thing, and now like Congress has gotten involved and they're like wanting money for it. He was going to do it all on private funding, but guess what? He says now there's going to be a hospital, research facilities, meeting rooms for the military, all being built below the White House ballroom. It's becoming quite the thing. I've actually been
research facilities, really?
I don't know. That's what he says.
Is this a game of dwarf?
I just want to say he has a new mic. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
Yeah, why refi?
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that sponsorship there. Look at it. Just saying.
By the way, I got to say that's a very flattering freeze frame of both of these gentlemen.
I was digging Blake right there.
Are they both trying to do duck lips? Is that what they're
I
trying to
mean,
do?
like they're kissing butt right now.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So
Whose butt? Ball?
yeah.
Allegedly.
Okay. Yeah. Let's keep going.
Or
Play
Fortress,
clip
what's he
20.
doing?
Play clip 20.
I want to take a look at the complexity. These are all different rooms down here. They're building a hospital. They're building, it's a military hospital. They're building all sorts of research facilities, also meeting rooms and rooms that go hand in hand for the military using the ballroom. And the ballroom is really a shield and protecting all of the things that are built here.
I can see this like spiraling out of control because part of the reason he's doing this is he's saying this is part of the White House. The executive can do it. We have so much dysfunction in government, but if the president has more authority over the White House, what if we moved the entire federal government into a vast bunker underneath the White House ballroom? And that way we can get around bureaucratic obstacles.
What?
I'm building this out in my head.
Yeah, you've got an elaborate scheme here. It could be a good sort of like West Wing, but no, you know what?
First of all, zip it. Second of all, double zip.
I made a comment on this video. I was like, yeah, no need for, what did he call it? Bureaucratic. What did he say right there? It was something like,
I can rewind it. No, I can't.
yeah, whatever it is he says. And I'm like, yeah, because who needs checks and balances, like.
Oh yes, he said that.
Like, when you have whatever he called it. It was like, okay, the obstacles.
Sorry, I just got
bureaucratic
I'm sorry, this sponsoring of this mic is bothering me.
Yeah.
It's really bothering me.
I don't think Blake knew what he's just said right there.
No, I don't think he did.
I think he confused himself.
Yeah. Yeah, like who needs checks and balances? It's fine. Just
put some
throw it
strings
all
on
out.
them and they'll be
Throw it all out.
they'll be puppets. Put some strings. But yeah, bizarre.
It'd be a great conspiracy theory.
We need a
at
new
least.
TV show called The East Wing because this will be the East. And it'll just be the drama surrounding the ballroom.
It could be an
Getting
anthology
built.
show where every single episode is a new cast with a different role within the East Wing. So
Are they talking about a TV show?
Yeah.
What's happening here, Allie?
They're
We're both
talking
Allie,
about
by the way. A and A. Yeah, we're both
Yeah.
Allie. So what is happening here?
Yeah.
He just
they're
said we can
talking
get
about
episode.
building a new show. I'm calling it
What is it? What
the
did he
East
say?
Wing.
The East Wing. East Wing
Yeah.
TV series.
So right, there used to
Nice.
be a show called The West Wing, right? And so he's yeah.
Lame reference.
Yeah. Okay, keep going.
one day you'd be in the Treasury Department of the East Wing where they're trying to fix the budget. Then you're in the
alien
military
wing.
intelligence part
Yeah,
of
with
the
the
East Wing, and
UFOs,
they're plotting raids to stop extremists in Central Africa.
And then purple-haired jihadis in
Yeah,
Portland.
and then
How about this? He just keeps going. This is my favorite part of this. Is like he just keeps going. Clip 21.
The underneath part's a good question. It's far more complex than the upper because what you don't see are the floors that are beneath here. And they have very, very important rooms down there, the most important. And this was the one opportunity for the military to do something. They came. Normally I'd build a ballroom on flat land. I wouldn't have any of this. It would have been built. I'm very fast. I'm a very fast builder. We're way ahead of schedule here, but we went down 6 stories. So
Bob the Builder, can you fix it? Bob the Builder. Yes, you can. Sorry, I just had to put that in there.
Hold on. So he's building too?
I'm a good builder.
Well, I'm just going to say there's lots of building between him and Erica. Lots of building going down. Just saying, right? Lots of building going on.
That's right.
We're busy building.
No budgets at all publicly,
Oh
but
my God,
but
that's what they have.
lots of building,
included,
right?
babe?
Can I see some documents, please?
Can we get into those docs?
Oh, wait a minute. They're with the rest of the files.
Yeah.
Redacted.
Probably redacted. Yeah. Oh man.
heard of.
It's actually far more complex than what's the easy part is up. But again, we have a drone-proof roof. We have it's all sealed, and all of this that you see is totally sealed. And we use it as a drone port. We can have unlimited drones up there, and drones are what's happening right now. Thank you, over.
So he goes on about the roof in another clip
We're gonna
here.
have a secret room, and the password is going to be Trump.
And I love how he says, and the rooms that these are really the most important rooms underneath.
6
Anyways,
stories deep.
Yeah,
That's
deep.
like a missile silo.
Yeah, so check it out. He talks about the roof here, SOT 22.
But the entire roof is developed for military. They're very high. They're higher than just about anything else. They have a 360-degree vision of Washington, D.C. They have a massive drone capacity. Not only is it drone-proof, if a drone hits it, it bounces off. It won't have any impact. But it's also meant as a drone port, so it protects all of Washington, the roof of the building.
I love how you could tell this. He's a builder, so this immediately goes to what he loves most. Like, he's a guy, he doesn't sleep that much. He does love to get involved and talk about everything, but you could tell he's so into the details of this.
He's a builder. He just knows what he's doing. He's a builder. He just got it. And what's with the top of it? No drones will get it. There's a shield.
Apparently, it's drone impregnable. No drone can defeat the ballroom.
So confused.
And I thought the other part is from the roof of the ballroom, it is going to protect Washington, D.C., according to his words just there.
What does that mean, Allie? Like, I don't understand.
Well, how I understand it, he's launching drones from the top of the White House. Bizarre, man. That's bizarre.
Yeah.
There's no way that's truthful.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that could protect that vast area.
It can't. That's basically what I'm saying.
This. He loves all the specifics. I bet he was probably personally involved in a lot of the minor details of this.
And
this is a historic thing. There's a favorite historic figure of mine. There was a king of Spain who, Philip II of Spain, rules the first global empire, launches the Armada at England, and his favorite hobby was he would analyze the specific architectural details of the palaces he was building. He spent like a quarter of his time doing this.
This reminds me of like the ancient English kings that would build all those castles all over England.
Yeah, you know, it's like you spend 1 hour, plot your war with France, and then 2 hours.
I think you're
lay out.
Remember this part because we're going to talk about it later. Right, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember this part. It's talking about, you want to say it, babe?
I'll let them say it. I don't think we got there yet.
Remember this part.
Something because I have a theory about Trump is that listen, he's got a lot of things that he's got to deal with, and I'm sure a lot of them he doesn't like dealing with. I know for a fact he doesn't love dealing with the Iranian war. For example, I actually think he's gotten like bored of it at times, but this he gets to really
recharges his battery.
Yeah, you can tell he loves it. He got that complete with the the diagram and the visuals of what the East Room is going to look like, the ballroom. It's funny because like a lot of people, make fun of him for this. They like to use it as like a way to attack Trump, but like actually I think it's great. Like he needs different things that keep him motivated, keep him energized. And listen, he is right that a lot of presidents have wanted a ballroom. He's building it. He's not going to really get to enjoy it, although he does joke about he'll be back in 28 or maybe 32. Let's be honest, he's not going to be back. He's two terms as president. That's what it's going to be. But I do think it's going to be a net positive for the ballroom to be on the White House campus. And I will tell you, as somebody that was at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, that wouldn't happen. You wouldn't have a shooter coming in at the White House Correspondents' Dinner because you'd have a ballroom on site that would be much more secure. Okay. All right, fine. I'm cool with it. I love it. I'm pro ballroom, and I love the drones bouncing off.
I don't really care about the ballroom too much one way or the other. I just find it entertaining. I love how hog wild they've gone with it. So
the Democrats hate
6 stories deep. It's basically some giant armored bunker. It's going to definitely be President Trump's personal touch on the Capitol with the design. It's very grand.
Sure. It's 6 stories deep. The heck are they going to do down there?
Oh, we know.
What the heck are they going to do down there?
Oh, we already know. They lost E Island, so they created E Ballroom. Remember, I've been saying it ever since this got announced.
Geez.
So 5 years, 10 years down the road, when they got caught doing some crap with some people, they probably shouldn't be there. Remember, Mad Max said it in 2026. I'm just telling you.
Ew.
Until they
Videos.
actually launch it, and the like promo videos, it's gonna have him slow walk, him and Melania like walking through it, like glamour shots of each different like wing, the Roman Greco architecture. It's gonna be all the things.
Here's a dark thought that just entered my mind.
Uh-oh.
So
All right, guys, I typed it in the chat, but they just said it's going to have a Roman Greco feel. All right, that's the point I want to point out right now, and we'll dive back in.
Yeah, because you said something prior to before he said this, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said something 2 weeks ago.
we know liberals are deranged. We know they love to destroy things. We've discussed that in other segments. Suppose someday they will probably hold the White House again. Will they be deranged enough, even if the East Wing, even if the new ballroom is completed and is serving its purpose and is great, will they try to just blow it up because they hate him that much?
You mean like deconstruct it? Like,
Yeah, just like tear it down. They just say like we don't want this thing because President Trump built it.
It's a
Knock it
desecration.
over, and they'll try to rebuild the old East Wing because it was the heart of the nation.
You don't own it. Trump doesn't own it. It's not his. It's the people's. It's not his.
You have any thoughts, Allie, you want to add?
Oh,
I mean, exactly what Ali said. I mean, it's this is just kind of insane what they're doing, and I don't know. I really need to sit down and watch the Dre dossier. I've watched some of it and
yes.
clips and stuff, but between all the research and stuff I do, I haven't had a chance to like just sit down and watch her full show on that. And it's on my list of things to do because I'm sure she goes, much deeper into kind of what is taking place there. So unfortunately, I can't speak on it that much. I haven't gone down that research yet.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I've watched about 2 or 3 of her podcasts. Very good. Extremely
Yeah.
good. And she actually, I think Ian Carroll covered it, and she was on
Baron,
Barron's
yeah.
members.
Yeah, I watched his members with her member show with her, and yeah, she did a great job.
She did.
So
Really good. All right. This almost,
I believe is what they claimed it was. Washington
the
Post.
East Wing was not
With
even
that-
historic compared to the rest.
No
of
one
the
knew
White
what the
House.
East Wing was. No one ever talks about the East Wing
No.
or what it matters for.
So the real question though is, what are they going to name it?
oh,
I think you think it's going to be the Trump Ballroom.
I suspect that's what it
I
would be.
am in favor of the Charles Kirk Ballroom.
That's what it should be. That's what I want it to be. I don't know if he'll.
why? Why do you want to call it that? But why?
And Allie mentioned that a bunch of weeks ago, too.
I said it before they even posted it. I didn't post about it, but I told you.
mhm.
Yep.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I go, what's the courtyard's going to be called in Utah? Is going to be called the Charlie Kirk Courtyard. They're doing something to rename it. And then what are they going to do? And then they were talking about the ballroom. It was going to be Charlie Kirk Ballroom. And then I thought it was a joke. I didn't think they were actually serious.
Yeah,
When I saw that tweet, and I'm like, oh, they must be joking.
but
No,
they're
not.
actually
They're not.
going for it.
They're going for it.
Yeah, at least it looks like there's people that are seriously lobbying for it.
Yep. And I don't think Charlie Kirk liked it even, from what I heard. He didn't like it. He didn't like the correspondence dinners, and that's what I heard.
Do that.
Charles James Kirk Ballroom.
I think that would definitely be the
What is
best
Freedom?
possible name.
The Freedom Ballroom.
We
The
put
what?
freedom.
The Freedom Ballroom. I just want to punch him. I mean, sorry, I'm gonna take that back.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt him.
I do.
So, like, why? Are you
Friendly,
saying
though.
that?
I'm going to
Listen,
hug
it's
him to
freedom.
death.
If they call it the Freedom Ballroom, I'm done. Like,
Yeah, that-
everything is freedom now.
Yeah, if they call it that, especially since we already know what's kind of happening
mean-
there, that's gross.
Sorry, I don't want to. Like, I just want to do something to your hair at least, not touch you badly, but.
You want to mess up his hair? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm sorry, Colvet. I'm not calling it freedom. Sorry. Or CK. Call it something else. Call it the Colvet room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a shirt.
It is. So yeah, it is.
In this instance, it's good.
I would probably just say that the Charles J. Kirk Ballroom.
That's what we vote. Tell us what you think about Trump's ballroom. Do you think it's bad optics? I don't think it's bad optics. I think it's great to watch the liberals squirm. I'm very pro ballroom, and I like that they're taking it serious. It's going to be a very serious building. If I ever happen to be in there, I'm going to feel very safe.
And even if it's a White House events thing, anything nice that is built by our government. First of all, we build so few truly nice things. We just talked about Boston a few minutes ago. Go look at their city hall. Would you rather have them be building that? It looks like a human sacrifice pyramid. But when you build something beautiful in our capital, you're basically building.
All right. I think we got what we needed to get from that clip. Unless there was something else that we needed to catch at the end of that.
He says something at the end. It's almost done.
Building it for all Americans. It is the collective heritage of our country. People love the White House. They love the Capitol. They love the different monuments we have around DC. Our government should build beautiful things. We build enough ugly things in this country. We should build something pretty.
Listen, on that note, let's just let President Trump take it away. End the video for us. SOT 24.
So this is a Greek. More or less, it comes out of Greece. This is the ultimate.
This is Greece, he said.
Now,
this comes out of Greece.
Okay. Before she presses play, before Ali presses play again, look at that part of the ballroom with the pillars. Look at that right there.
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, he said Greece, he said Greco, but physically look at the part of the picture he's holding up with the pillars. And we're going to get to that after this video.
Yeah.
Facade for Greece. This faces the Treasury building. This is a different facade. That's Rome. And that faces the Washington Monument, the Lincoln Memorial, etc. So you have two facades.
There you go.
I love it.
Did he call the Washington Monument and the Lincoln Memorial facades?
Yep.
The Lincoln Memorial's facade? Whoa. Whoa.
All right.
Okay, so that's just breaking down that, and the connections that we were sort of interested in is what they're naming the ballroom, what they are proposing it looks like.
Yeah.
And Allie and I kind of said something about that a few weeks ago, and they kind of just filled in the blanks.
Yeah,
didn't they?
we'll get to that in a second. Let's see what I have next. It might be a video.
My condolences to you, sir. My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally?
This is when the day of, or the next day, I think the morning, Charlie Kirk passed. This is what I think people heard this before.
Yeah.
This is what they asked him. It's all about the ballroom.
How are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks. They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty. It'll be an absolutely magnificent structure. And I just see all the trucks. We just started. So it'll get done very nicely, and it'll be one of the best anywhere in the world, actually. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So
it just shows you where his head was at.
Yeah, not on his.
You know, as we go into this, like what he was thinking, someone just asked him about Charlie Kirk, and he literally turned. And I've heard people say that he didn't hear him, but he does. He's like, thank you. You know, you hear him addressing them.
yes.
Yeah.
In the clip. You hear him addressing. Who's he thanking?
Yeah,
you know what I
exactly.
mean? So I do think he heard them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my opinion. I do think he heard them.
Yeah, he responded. So he heard something.
Yeah.
Okay, so
This is
the East Wing here.
that was what the old East Wing
Yep.
was like. And as you can
And-
see, there's the proposed new ballroom.
Yep. Obviously, this was the construction. We're just showing you guys the map out layout here.
Yep, it's
Yep.
the basic layout with the
Yep.
proposed new ballroom there.
What we got next? Okay.
All right. So
You take this in because you said it.
yeah, so a couple weeks ago when they showed the outside of the ballroom and the size of it, it reminded me of the Parthenon in Greece. And that's why I wanted people to pay attention to the pillars, because the side of it was exactly like the Parthenon. And a little bit about the Parthenon is it was created to honor Athena, a Greek god. And as you can see, what she was known for, and this is the most important part. So we got handicraft and reason, wisdom, and here's the part that matters most: strategic warfare.
Yep.
Right? So we all know what's being rumored to be put under this, right? So here we got a reference to Greco-Roman stuff. This is the biggest, most well-known Greco building in the world. This is the person it was built after, and this is what they represented.
So what do you think why do you think he's doing this?
I think he's literally telling us what he's doing without telling us what he's doing.
So what is he doing?
It's right there in the description of Athena, strategic warfare.
There you go, guys.
I think he's literally saying it right to our face and letting us put the dots together. That's what I believe.
What do you guys in the chat think? Tell it, Mad Max. Details matter.
It was right in front of our face.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, like, this is a lot. Okay. Let me go.
It's right in front of our face what they're doing. They're telling us without telling us.
Now, the next slide here is, these are Chris's, I think you had this in a Discord, and you're showing, like, people before this even came out.
Yeah.
He was sending this stuff to people to talk about it, because I don't think it was a topic we were going to cover. And then, I got talking to Allie, Tornado Alley, and I said, okay, let's do that. And the other thing that we're going to talk about tonight, which is the strip, the G strip. I'll call it the G strip because I don't want to call it, Bazunga strip. So, yeah. So go ahead.
So this is just literally just clips of my conversation. So like I'd posted, we were talking about the ballroom when it first got sort of announced more recently in the last month or so. And I dropped all those screenshots. And as you can see, I'm trying to put the connection there, right? So it's like Greek, Athena equals God, God equals the strategic warfare, high-tech bunker being built underneath, high-tech donors. Like this is all sort of really in our face right here.
All the donors here.
And I was able to get a whole list of all the donors. So that's all the companies and individual and family sponsors that are a part of this so far.
And the date.
Yeah. And as you can see, there's my post. So, it's like a couple weeks old that I sort of stumbled into all of this. And, we're saying that it's going to be allegedly a high-tech bunker. Look at the companies here, guys.
Yeah.
Meta, Amazon, Google, Lockheed Martin, Microsoft, Palantir, Caterpillar, like Hard Rock. Like, come on, guys.
Crazy.
Like
these are all the donors, like he said.
Do you remember Trump's first term in office? And one of the first things he did was he set up a meeting with all of these big corporate
donors,
people, right? Yeah. He did that?
He did.
Yeah,
I wonder,
for a lot of them.
I wonder how far back this goes.
Yeah.
This planning.
Yeah.
And I wonder if
and I always wondered what he was doing and why he did that. I don't know. It's just came to my mind as we're looking at all these names here.
And he needs these people behind him.
Yeah. And look at two of the family donors list. We got private donations from the Adelson Family Foundation and also the Lutnick Family Foundation. They both donated, yet have not disclosed the amount of the donations. So there's a lot of companies and a lot of people there.
You see what this guy said?
There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if I can say it, but
sure. Paul Juniper, father of Athena.
Okay.
Yep.
All this was never about a ballroom.
Nope. The ballroom is the cover.
There you go. What's it about? The real Amaraso? Did I say that right?
Amoroso.
Amoroso.
Yeah. So there we go. Tam, we were talking about when was this put into motion. There you go. I was just going to
Before
say
Trump's first term.
exactly. So this,
Yeah.
I agree with that, and I think this must have been something he was working behind the scenes before he even became president.
Yeah, it's giving me the goosebumps.
Which also shows foreshadowing that he knew he was going to be president.
Yeah.
I'll just throw that out there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that. I think so.
That picture has 7 pillars. Or the temple of Jupiter has 7 pillars.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
I like that there's fellow history buffs in here.
Yeah. Chris is a huge history buff. You know, you want to ask about history?
Yeah, I got no like degrees or anything, but it's just something I've been doing in my spare time for 20 years,
You're
right?
good. You're good at it. Okay. Somewhere we always wanted to go is Greece too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
And this was my post, obviously the next day after Chris posted this on the 29th. I posted this saying, did they just say the Charlie Kirk ballroom? Did I just? No. This is a joke. No, it's not a joke. Now, like 4 or 3 days later, they have the Andrew Kolvat and Blake Neff making that video saying that, yeah, that's what they want to call it that. And I think that's what it's going to be called. To be honest, I think it's going to be called the Charlie Kirk
It
Ballroom.
looks like they're leaning that way.
Yeah. So what do we got next?
So what happened is we have a ballroom that's under budget. It's going up right here. I've doubled the size of it because we obviously need that. And we're right now on budget, under budget, and ahead of schedule.
The price is double. You doubled.
I doubled the size of it, you dumb person.
Trump,
Double the size.
Cuba. What about
You are not a smart person.
What about the rest?
Oh my heavens. What did he just, why does he do that?
He
Like, I
got
don't
triggered.
I don't hear any other president talking like that.
He got
I-
triggered.
I doubled the size, you dumb person.
I think
Like
Tornado Alley's right. The question trigured him.
It
Yeah,
triggered
pissed
him.
off. Pissed off.
Yeah,
It shows who he really is, you know.
absolutely.
Guys,
Yeah.
did you hear that? Listen to this again.
So what happened is we have a ballroom that's under budget. It's going up right here. I've doubled the size of it because we obviously need that. And we're right now on budget, under budget, and ahead of
The price
schedule.
is double. You doubled.
I doubled the size of it, you dumb person.
Trump,
Double the size.
Cuba. What about
You
the
are
rest?
you are not a smart person.
What about the rest?
Wow.
So did you
So-
hear that? The price doubled, and then
The
you hear what
price
she
doubled.
said right after. She goes, "What about Cuba? What about something else?" Just before he walked away.
He didn't answer.
No. No.
So he didn't like the question
No.
that he doubled the price. Like he didn't like that,
No.
right? That's what triggered him.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have any problem saying double the size, but as soon as she said,
Yeah.
double the price, more than double,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Triple
Isn't it
actually.
400?
Well,
billion?
Yeah.
well, the original amount was like 200 to 300, and then it went up and then went up, and now it's like $1 billion. It's
Yeah.
probably still going up.
And we'll get into that in a second because I'll run down a video which makes it much easier because Wolves and Finance did a video of that.
Yep.
But let's get some comments here because I always like to hear what you guys have to think about all this. You got that name right. I have no idea, but Trump never said anything but ballroom, 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 and he finally had to come out and make stuff up for underneath. Yes. Oh man, guys, this is. Any other comments you want to touch up, babe?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, we'll keep going.
Everybody's just got some really good discussion going on
Good.
right now.
Love that. Keep
no-
your comments coming.
No some direct comments, but I just really like the discussion that I'm seeing. People are talking about all kinds of different options and laying out some pretty good facts in our chat. Love
Okay.
our chat.
Also, go follow Tornado Alley. Where can we find you again?
I guess I'm just mainly trying to grow YouTube right now because I can't put anything on TikTok anymore. It's just a mess. And I refuse to pay money to just put information out, so I'm not doing that. And I spend enough of my time in
Yeah.
resource, like studying and trying to research everything. So I guess I would love people to follow me on
Yeah.
YouTube.
'Cause you're gonna be posting
Tornado
more there,
Alley
right?
5, right? You put the link. Did you drop the link in there?
I did
can
drop the
put
link. It's up in the chat there, but I
Um,
can
No, and
definitely
I can drop
drop
it
it
in there
again.
too. But yeah, I
But
mean, if I can get some followers there, so eventually, you know, I can put out some, you know,
yeah,
I don't know if my goal is to do, you know, like my own show. I don't know.
you just don't
This all
know.
started, yeah, this all started like uh very organically, just
Helping, right?
researching Charlie Kirk, yeah, and just like knowing that something was off here and wanting to get involved. And so, yeah, it's been a journey.
Yeah.
It's
Please
been a
give
lot
her
of
a
work.
follow because she's actually been on my show, what, I don't know how many times now.
At least a
I
half
don't know,
dozen
3 or 4
times.
times.
Like about 4 times. And we
Yeah,
broke some
maybe.
major news. We surely did.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
you know, underrated and a really good researcher, and she sends all her stuff to like YouTubers like Baron, Ian, me, but I am like showcasing her a lot of her stuff because she has really great you know, information. So tonight's show, she's brought a lot of this information. So I do want to say that. Um we're going to get into it in a minute after this ballroom stuff. But please give her a follow and support my guest if you could. Just to
yeah. Thank
subscribe.
you.
It doesn't take much,
Just,
right?
yeah, just.
That's it.
I think I have like 43 people the last I checked. It's really bad, but yeah.
No, it's not. Like
But I'm trying,
I
you
had
know, I mean,
nothing.
I just,
I had nothing. I started in November. I had
yeah,
nothing. So it
yeah,
it is possible to, if you just keep pushing out your
yeah,
work, you will get there. I promise you,
yeah,
you will. Yes, she's on YouTube. That's on YouTube.
yeah.
She followed. Lots of people are following. Followed. Amazing. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat. And we're gonna move on. I don't know what I have next here.
A lot of discussion recently about Donald Trump's new White
So this is from Wolves in Finance, and he's going to talk about the White House ballroom. I like the way he breaks it down, and then I'll show you a couple documents after that, and then we'll get into other stuff. But I really like how he breaks it down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's stop.
House ballroom. I'm going to break down what is happening, and you should pay attention to this because it has to do with your money. I am a certified public accountant, and I've worked on several large government-funded projects. So I can explain to you what happens behind the scenes and what you should be looking out for. Let me start with a really simple example: maintenance. There is a major problem with this ballroom that no one is talking about. Whenever you build a building, any building, you're going to have maintenance cost. In this case, we're talking about a high-end, high-security banquet hall. This is going to have an enormous annual monthly maintenance cost. Who's paying for that? Even if the entire building is paid for with donations, someone still has to pay the maintenance bills every year. We're talking about an enormous amount of money. This needs to be calculated and planned for, and right now, it's not in anyone's budget. I've been going through all the documents for the ballroom, and I have not seen a single calculation for maintenance cost. Maybe I missed it somewhere, but I have not seen it. Let me explain how the process is supposed to work. Whenever you build a government building, you gather all your plans together and show them to the public. These plans will include the maintenance cost every year for the next 30 years that public tax dollars are going to have to pay for. The public needs to agree to this before a shovel is placed in the ground. With the White House ballroom, that didn't happen. I should have known that maintenance cost before Trump tore down the building. Let us look at some numbers. A typical rule of thumb for maintenance is 3 to 5% of building cost. Let us assume a $300 million building. I think the ballroom is going to be much more than that, but let's just start with $300 million. Maintenance could be $9 to $15 million per year. That is for HVAC, fire alarms, elevators, roofing, plumbing, electrical, etc. That does not include additional cost for IT. There's going to be a lot of computer equipment in this building that needs to be upgraded every 5 years. We're talking about so much money that is not accounted for anywhere. Now, personally, I support building a ballroom. I think it is a really good idea. I think it's silly that we don't have one. But I think we need to follow the process. This is one of my big problems with government. If they just followed the process, nothing about the ballroom would be an issue. This is the fundamental problem. Because when politicians do not follow the process, that usually means they're trying to hide something. They're not bringing forward all the plans because there is something they don't want people to know about. So what are they hiding about the ballroom? To use my previous example, they're hiding the maintenance cost. They are not telling you the enormous amount of money you are going to be required to pay for this because they don't want to stop construction. That is unethical, which is why politicians have to follow the process. And let us be clear here. This is not a situation where Donald Trump made a mistake or he doesn't know what is going on. Donald Trump is a builder. He knows all about maintenance cost. He's just trying to trick everyone by saying it won't cost the taxpayers anything when he knows exactly what he is doing.
Bob the Builder knows everything. Okay? He knows everything. He's built stuff, before he was even a president. He is a builder. That's what he's known for.
Yep.
He knows he can't lie. Can't lie to the public because that's what he used to do.
I just realized something. Before he met Melania, he was also a grieving widow that was building.
Oh my God, babe! Don't even do that. With the building.
It's a fact.
Just stop.
And then he wanted to be so close to her, she buried her on the golf course.
We are busy building. Oh my gosh, everybody's busy building. My God, I put some bees around their head.
Maintenance cost is just one problem with the ballroom. We're going to go through some more. The next example is something called scope creep. This is something you really need to watch out for in government construction projects. This is when costs seem to grow and grow and grow. This is another reason why we should demand all the construction plans up front before a shovel goes into the ground. That way, we all know exactly what is being built, and it's easier to prevent scope creep. Donald Trump first mentioned the ballroom after his first 100 days in an interview with Meet the Press.
President Trump greeting supporters at an RNC fundraiser at Mar-a-Lago, showing us the main ballroom at his private club and sharing new details about the one he plans to build at the White House.
We're going to make and build a ballroom, which they've wanted for probably 100 years at the White House. And it'll be a world-class, beautiful ballroom.
A ballroom.
I just want to point out stuff.
Sure.
So, you know how they were just showing the video of the ceiling and the engravings and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
And they said that was Mar-a-Lago, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen stuff like that before, too. You want to know where I've seen it?
Oh, gosh.
The Vatican, St. Peter's Basilica. Like, other places
He's
like
been
that.
there, yeah.
The Louvre.
Yep. The Louvre.
Why is this in Mar-a-Lago? Like, I know he's trying to upscale it, but last people who built kind of stuff like that were, kings, emperors.
He's trying to be an emperor? Is that what he's trying to be?
Just saying, man.
Oh,
saying.
man.
That's the first thing I thought when I saw that was when I was walking through the Vatican and I was looking at the ceilings and the walls. It's all like that. Even in this freeze frame, look up at the ceiling. Look at all that. That's the way.
Yeah.
That's the way kings and emperors built their palaces, and we're still emulating them 2,000 years later.
Yeah.
More, 6,000 years later.
And that's his first thought in his mind as soon as he becomes. You got to do the ballroom.
Yeah.
Did he? Do you know? Did he do all that construction on the Mar-a-Lago? Did he do
that? I don't know.
Renovations?
Like,
do people in the chat know?
I don't know.
Or
does anybody
did
know
he
in the
buy it
chat?
that way? Because I thought I had heard him say that he loved that place because like he walked in and saw it and he had to have it. Like So I don't know if it was already that way or if he did a lot of these.
Does anybody know in the chat if like he did any
I'm
renovations to the Mar-a-Lago? Does anybody know? We can keep going. Maybe somebody will
Yeah.
look it up while we're live. Look that up for me, chat. Like if he did any renovations when he was in office to the Mar-a-Lago. I wonder. What do we got here? Well, that's something
Dallas
else.
City Hall. Hold on. Miriam has decided that she wants her new Maverick Stadium. So they're trying to push a vote to demolish. Oh, jeez.
Really?
They're trying to demolish Dallas City Hall to build a new Maverick Stadium because Miriam Adelson decided that. If that's true, that is messed up.
That's messed up.
If that's true, that's so messed up.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I just seen, what's this? There's more to the Vatican and Trump. I've been waiting for someone to come out for months. Absolutely. And I've done enough looking around in history, and I've traveled enough all over Europe that I can put some of this together from my mind.
Yeah.
And as soon as I seen like what they were trying to do with the ballroom, and I'm looking at how what kind of architecture he's attracted to.
Yeah.
We have a no kings thing, but we didn't say no emperors. So did we get screwed on a technicality? Just saying. Allegedly, my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep playing the video.
Yep.
That could cost millions of dollars. He says he will pay for it himself. You will fund it.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask the government.
Why does he? Okay. Well, I'm sorry, I had to pause that because I hear him say this all the time. He said this about like recently. This is an old video, but he said like, I'm gonna pay it myself. I'm gonna get my donors to pay.
Yeah.
Not gonna, and now it's different. So
we're going to try to walk you through that.
Yeah.
For money, I'll fund it, and I'm sure we'll have some donations to it. But it's not an inexpensive thing. It'll cost a lot of money.
He says, I'm not going to ask the government for money. That was in May 2025. Let me show you another statement Trump made on March 29th, 2026.
And all of this money, all of the money paid are paid by myself and donors. It's all donors.
all donors. And he's holding up this. Look, he carries it around with him wherever he goes. Look at him. Allie, oh my God. He carries this freaking Grease picture everywhere he goes. So
he's like a character, man. He's just a character.
Like, look, he's carrying it. He's ready. Like, he's always ready to film.
I wonder who the White House staff person's job is to carry that around. I wonder which sucker got promoted to that. Because you know he ain't doing it, right?
Here, hold this.
Like, he just does this. Where's Edward with the sign? Where's Edward? Has he got the darn sign?
Guy. Where's my sign guy?
And he's still holding it. The 3 days ago, he held the same sign, Allie. This is like old. I'm like, okay, we're done.
Oh my goodness.
In like
he's on a freaking plane with a sign, everybody. Like, what?
And you'll be able to tell it's the same sign because in a couple months there'll be like mustard on it, like some coffee stains, you know, maybe a little bit of tequila.
Oh my goodness. Why is he holding it all the time? It's like, I don't know. It's PR.
There's not one dime of government money going into the ballroom.
He said, not one dime of government money is going into the ballroom. Keep in mind that this was 2 months ago. Let me show you some more examples.
And I'm paying for it. I'm paying for it. The country's not. We're donating a $400 million ballroom. Myself and donors are giving them free of charge for nothing.
We did this no charge to the taxpayer whatsoever.
Rich people and people are putting up the money, zero taxpayer dollars. I think it'll cost $250 million, and it will be, I think, the finest.
It's about $300 million.
Approximately 400 million. I think I'll do it for less, but it's 400. I should do it for less. I will do it for less, but just in case I say 400.
All of this has changed since the shooting incident at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. The online response from the shooting was that a bunch of MAGA-related accounts tweeted out that we needed to build the ballroom. Now,
Yeah, I like that.
legislation is being introduced to fund the ballroom. In the Senate, Lindsey Graham is introducing a bill to authorize $400 million for the ballroom.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to introduce legislation.
Really?
So,
So here's what you're gonna do.
right.
I
So,
thought it was $0 for the public.
well, it just kept changing. First, he was paying it at 200. Then he was paying
So
for
where'd
it
all
at
the money go?
300.
Where'd all the money go? Where'd all the donor
then
money
the
go?
There was never any donor money. It was a lie.
Okay, thank you, Chris. So what's your take on it? That was just an act that there was donor money?
No, that was the lie to get everybody on board. So, like, there was never any, the whole thing about him paying for it and donors was the lie to sell the ballroom. Because there would have been a lot of people on the fence. And as soon as they find out, oh, well, it's not coming out of tax dollars, okay, fine, we're okay with it. So you notice that it was like he was paying for it at 200, he was paying for it at 250, him and donors were paying for it at 3. And now all of a sudden, it gets up to 4, and now he's not involved, and it's
Here we
coming
go.
out of taxes now?
Here we-
Whoa.
Yeah, here we go, guys. You heard it here. Well, I'm pretty sure you all heard it on the news already.
That would authorize $400 million to be spent to secure to build the presidential ballroom.
Then, in another bill about border protection, Senator Grassley added a section authorizing $1 billion for the ballroom. And I'm going to show it to you. Appropriation. In addition to amounts otherwise available, there's appropriated to the United States Secret Service for fiscal year 2026 out of any money in the Treasury not otherwise appropriated, $1 billion to remain available until September 30th, 2029 for the purposes of security adjustments and upgrades,
2029.
including within the perimeter fence of the White House compound to support enhancements by the United States Secret Service relating to the East Wing Modernization Project, including above ground and below ground security features. Do you see what this is? They are sneaking in $1 billion of funding for the ballroom by saying it is security related and hiding it in a bill about the border. This is pretty sneaky stuff for something that was supposed to be free.
What are your thoughts? That was Wolves in Finance, and I thought that was great. Great take. Obviously, it's a longer video. I just did a little snippet, but
And so you see how they're hiding the funding for this?
it's crazy.
And Trump's like, he doubled it. And then that would have brought it up to 800.
Well, he said it was free.
Well, I know, but forget all that because we're past that now.
Yeah.
So he just said he doubled it from 4 to 8, and then it still went up to 1 billion, right? And now they're not even going to talk about it in plain sight.
Yeah.
They're burying it in another bill, and they're not even putting the actual description of
Yeah.
what it's on. Like, that's brutal how they're trying to sleaze that past.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he mentioned what bill that was. I don't know if it's still being discussed, but man, that needs to be fought if it's even possible.
And he goes on and on. Wolves in Finance, and he talks about, also The View talking about it. The reason for the court filing against the construction of the ballroom was just because we don't have any information.
Yeah.
And it's not just the left or whoever saying no. No, it's not that. You're just tearing stuff down, and we don't, right, Allie? Like, what is your take on that? The court filing for, I don't know when this was.
This is the National Trust for Historic Preservation in the
Yes.
United States. So they were protesting the fact they were tearing that down with no information, budget, no plans really being presented, and they have a right to do
They have
that.
a right.
Yeah. And how did he shut that down? I remember reading about that. It's been a little minute.
Yeah, it went nowhere, right? This court filing went
Yeah.
nowhere.
No, it did. It did go somewhere. Let me tap my brain. I think they got shut down. He had to stop construction unless it was for security. And of course, you have a gaping hole. So it's all for security like purposes, so he has to.
Is that why they did all this?
That's why they're
that shooting
continuing.
that day. The
Maybe,
shooting that
yeah, right.
happened.
Maybe. That's a good point.
Oh, that's why we need the ballroom.
Possibly. Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
everything's allegedly. Guys,
I'm just checking out the chat at the moment. See what's going down.
chat,
in
what's
there.
going down? Snoops,
Art
major
the
fuel
Trump.
crisis. California is running out of gas. Really?
Well, that's weird because Trump says you got enough oil to last forever. So I guess
Trump don't like California.
I guess that's inaccurate, right? Maybe that's why gas prices are through the roof. Maybe they don't have as much as he's saying. I don't know. It's freaking brutal, though.
I mean, I'm telling you, they're always like 10 years ahead of us. Just remember that.
Well, and I wonder, like if I feel like so many of us are kind of waking up, like Charlie kind of sparked, like an awakening, if you will, like and a lot of deep dives into what's going on. I wonder how much of this, because they're very comfortable doing it. How long has it been going on?
I think he knew all of this.
Yeah.
He knew all of it.
Yeah. How long have they been doing stuff like this? I mean, I think for a long time. I don't think this is new.
I don't think Charlie could sleep at night after knowing all this stuff that he knew. That's why he probably left the cause and stuff leading up to.
It's possible.
The second where he did the Doge, September 2nd.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that was great that Wolves put that out there. Sometimes he can be a little hit and miss on his content, but I thought he was hitting the nail on the head with that. And I'm glad we know that. I'm glad he said that.
He's a gamer.
Yeah.
He did a live stream. He's a gamer guy. Like, I didn't even know that. Like, me and him are gamers.
Yeah.
Like, so.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I love games. So like I love well, he does different games than I do, but we're both nerds anyways.
Yeah. My husband's gamer. I'm not. I've tried. I'm not. I just can't. I don't have the attention span for it.
Oh yeah, I can do it.
We got a couple 3/4 size arcade machines in our house.
Yeah, I have that too. I have an arcade machine.
So
now
Allie
those
will
are
be
cool. I can get down on that.
Yeah. And it's all classic games, right? So Allie will be sitting there playing Pac-Man, and I'll be playing like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I can do the classics.
Can't do the new stuff.
I'm not that good at. No, I don't know. I'm not that interested.
It's a lot of time. It's time consuming, right? That's right.
Yes, and I just don't have that time. And my daughter loves Minecraft. Like she loves that. And my husband loves to build, cool things for her in there. So
that's cool.
They have that together, and I can do my research. Like, no.
Yeah, we got Xbox. We got so many games on the Xbox. Oh my god.
Yeah, we got a lot. We don't have a lot of time for it.
We don't
that's
like
the
lately,
thing.
no, because now we're doing this, but we do. I find it very relaxing for my brain. I don't know how to explain it, but it's so relaxing. It seems like chaotic or whatever, but it just relaxes me. I don't know why, but it's just relaxing.
Yeah.
So we want to move on to the next one.
Sure. I'll just we brought up Snoop's comment about the gas, right? And I just saw somebody else's comment. Yes, here we go. Kelly B1F. That's New Scum's fault. Most of California's refineries closed. Brutal.
Oh, really?
That doesn't surprise me.
Did Barron daughter have a baby? I don't know.
Oh, I wonder. I mean, it makes sense why he was out for the week, but I
don't know.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
Congratulations if he did.
Yeah, if he did, congratulations. I seen a post of him canceling his show today. So maybe that's what happened.
Maybe that is what happened.
He canceled the week earlier, right? Like he already had this kind of in motion. So I don't know if this day is
I thought
I don't know, unless they had like a
He needs a break.
C-section planned, and so he kind of knew he was not going to be in. But I don't know.
He mentioned it today. Oh, so
Cool.
did the daughter have the baby? So I saw a post of him and his wife on the community post that he had, but I didn't know if the daughter had the baby yet.
That would be super cool.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's
There
so
we go.
exciting.
Yay!
There could be a new
Oh,
Coleman.
Oh my gosh, that's so
That's
exciting.
great.
So she's probably in
Aw.
labor, whatever, whatnot. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lillian, for telling us that. I did not know
Yeah,
that.
Awesome.
Aw, that brought a smile to my face.
definitely.
That's very, very beautiful. He said they're on baby watch. Aw,
Oh, awesome.
that must be so exciting.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad he's able to step away from the show and just take care of his family. The show will always be here when he gets back. And
Yeah.
And it's his daughter,
He
right?
probably won't be
Like-
in Sunday, I'm guessing. Then he's gonna be.
or he'll be
Just-
holding the baby.
Yeah, he's gonna be in Babyland.
Yeah.
That's
He
awesome.
said he's off all week. Yes.
I'm
That's
happy for
amazing.
him and his family. That's
It's amazing.
absolutely fantastic.
Well, wishing all the best to his
Oh,
daughter,
really?
and I don't know if she's in labor. I'm wishing all the best to him.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna move on. This is the one filing for the donor that contributed to the ballroom. We only have one, guys. So if you look down here, it's right here. You see that on my screen,
Yeah.
Allie?
Yep.
Right down here.
That was the
What does it say? 2,000,005.
This
Yeah.
is the only amount that's been released so far that we can find from
Yeah.
that list of donors we showed earlier.
Yep.
So that's not going to pay for the ballroom.
No.
That's $2.5 million. Where's the other?
Where's the rest of the donors?
Yeah. Where's the other 975
That
million
apparently he
dollars?
said that this is all from the
That's
donors. Nobody's
not
paying.
quite scraping it, is it? Like,
So can
No.
we get the rest? And this
Not
is like
gonna
why
quite
we
get us
need to know. We need to know who donated, and you show us the report. So this is the only person that apparently showed filing. That's it. That's all we got.
Hmm. Yeah.
So I'm kind of leaning toward what Chris said.
Yeah.
know,
It was the lie to sell it so they can get the taxpayers to pay for all of it.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what Whoopi Goldberg said. She said the people end up paying for it anyways.
Yeah.
In the end of it. So
Yeah. Well, especially with what Zach went over about the maintenance fees too. So like even
Maintenance
if
fees,
you don't
yeah.
pay for it to get built, you're going to be paying millions and millions per month to let those guys run their click over there.
And next on our topic, because I wanted to start with the ballroom, we're gonna start with, then we're gonna go into the Board of Peace and FIFA. You want to take it away, Allie?
The soccer ball. Yeah. Here's the Board of Peace. I loved your soccer ball with the face of BB on the intro. So good. Yeah, I don't know how many people in the chat. Maybe we could have them put like ones if they've heard of the Board of Peace.
Do you guys know about the Board of Peace? Chat. Do you guys put a 1 in the chat if you know? Put a 2 if you don't know.
Yeah,
The Board
because
of Peace.
I don't know how detailed we need to, like, if people know about this, if they've done some deep dives.
1.
Oh yeah,
They
1.
know. Some
Okay,
people
so
know. We got some people that know. 1,
Wow.
1. No, 1. Lots of people know. Lots of
Good.
people know. Great. So
Wow,
2.
okay, 2.
Someone doesn't
Okay.
know. So we'll tell you.
Yeah.
We'll tell you 2.
Couple twos.
Jules doesn't know. So we got to inform our audience. What is the Board of Peace, Allie? You want to like bring it in?
It's a new international organization that just kind of came into play in Davos, Switzerland. They did the signing at the World Economic Forum, and so that was in January, the end of January. But what transpired before that was the comprehensive plan for peace, and
Yep.
that happened. It's basically, remember when Trump and Netanyahu sat down in the White House and they shook hands and they said, this was back in September. So interesting timing, September 29th of 2025. And when they shook hands and they said there's a ceasefire in the on the strip, you know, the G strip. And that's basically when it was set into place. Now, what came right after, Trump gave Hamas a deadline of October 5th to accept the agreement. And this was all like, you know, the way it was written, and I think you might have put some of the screens in here, the slides on the information, but the way it was written was all about, you know, the strip, and you know, and how it was going to kind of end this, right? And he was kind of seen as a hero at the time, like, oh great, like we're finally, he said he was going to end it, now he's delivering. You know, I think a lot of people were like, awesome, right? But then so October 5th is when they agreed. He gave him a deadline and he said, you sign it or we're basically going to obliterate you. So it's not like they had much of a choice, right? So it was signed October 9th, and then Trump, let's see here. Oh yeah, then his declaration for ending the peace and prosperity came on October 13th. And then a resolution, the 2803, that was adopted by the Security Council, happened on November 17th. So that's kind of when the UN, it was welcomed into the UN as, you know, a charter that they were going to, you know, bring on this board of peace. So it was kind of like snuck in there, right? There was an
this is new.
This is new.
Yep.
And
that's what let people know. And FIFA is involved. If anybody doesn't know what FIFA is, Chris can explain FIFA.
Yeah,
it's a massive soccer organization.
Well, yeah, it's actually probably the biggest sports organization in the world. FIFA trumps everything. It trumps the NHL, trumps NFL, it trumps the NBA. It, you know, the only other sport that would probably be as big as this would literally be maybe like F1. You know, something like that, that's international all over the world, that goes to every continent.
Yeah.
Like, it's big.
So if anybody doesn't know what FIFA is,
it's soccer.
Soccer.
Yep.
Soccer.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You know, the soccer ball, you know, where you kick it and you go. Go. Anyways, I'm a huge soccer fan, but anyhow.
Well, we're rethinking that now.
Yeah, well,
because like I was literally trying to get work with FIFA. For the cup. I'd contact the main one of the main offices in Spain, and I was trying to get on the crew. And you know, now that I see this, I'm like, man, do I want those people paying me with that money? Like, I know what's on that money, and it's red. And do I want to be paid with those bills? It's just
because
like, man,
this is what we're talking about here. We're gonna move on. So February 20th, FIFA and Board of Peace to support the strip reconstruction through football. Listen to what this says, everybody. FIFA World Cup Soccer and the Board of Peace to support the strip, we'll call it the G strip, reconstruction through football. There's literally going to reconstruct all of the strip. They're helping. They are part of, like, I cannot believe this right now. I am like, what? What is happening?
At least when they said this was going to be done by a lot of private donors, that part was actually true, unlike the ballroom. But guess what? Taxes are still paying for that too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Brutal.
I freaking believe that what this person just said. I mean,
Mhm.
guys, like we
Oh
gotta
yeah,
get,
Christian.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's all filtered through this stuff. Like, I mean, FIFA
Mhm.
did they just sell out? Like, I cannot believe this is happening. All
It's
right,
it's like another level of just
but it,
crazy.
but Allie, it
Just
didn't even start here
madness.
because the relationship between, I forgot what his name is, babe, the guy with the bald head, the FIFA guy. I forgot what his name is. Him and
Oh, I can
what is
find
his name?
The FIFA president.
Yeah, he already saw him in August, 1 month before Charlie passed. He was in the White House.
Mhm.
By the way, here is you sent me this. You want to talk about this?
Yeah.
This is a declaration of founding
Yeah,
donors to
that's
the
just
Board of Peace.
that's just who signed
Yeah,
signed it there. What's on
that's
this other
important.
side? My screen's so
Important.
small. Trying to figure out. Okay, what does it say here? Oh, this is development phases. Yeah, roles and responsibility. Okay. Yeah, basically, I mean they're phasing in these FIFA stadiums, and they're like, you could see the timelines there, and construction 20,000 seat stadium. I mean, this is in a timeline, expected impact, and some of the things that they're, the ability to host national and cultural events, enhancing national pride, creating commercial opportunities, and promoting social cohesion. I mean,
Yeah,
like, I mean, this, take it for what it is. I mean, good thing or bad thing, but they're telling you what they're doing here, and we have what just took place over there, and them knowing that is going on, just like the humanity of it all, and then here in the background they're like, oh, we're going to promote social cohesion. I mean, it's just,
it's
I don't
so
know.
wrong.
It's just another level of, where is your heart?
And this is
You,
why
you
we're
want to
bringing
build
this and
soccer
we're showing this
stadiums on
today.
people's homes, on their graves. It's hard
Gross.
to imagine.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I just wanted to jump in. The president of FIFA's name is Gianni Infantino. So that's the president's name. And
Gianni.
and on that document right there, I'd like to that you have up there, I'd like to point out one interesting thing. Everybody put their name and signed except for the Republic of Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, and they're right beside each other. So I find that just weird coincidence. I don't know if there's anything. I don't
Their
know
name
if
is not there.
well, no, they didn't. They didn't write their name. They just signatured, and they're right beside each other. And there's a lot of crap going on in that part of the world right now with two different conflicts.
right.
You got Ukraine and Russia, and then you've got all of that going on in the Middle East, and that's all sort of. And those countries are right there. And if you know anything about what's happening with the Iran war, those countries are literally having Iranian oil shipped through them right now to avoid the blockade. So I just find it funny that there's no names there. We just get the doctor's scribble signature, and that's it. Actually, I'm surprised besides Trump's signature, it doesn't say Dr. Trump.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He's busy building, babe. He doesn't have
he's
time.
building. He's building.
He doesn't have time. So then the next document is the rest of it. This is thanks to
that's
Tornado Alley. Yep.
Yeah, that's just their MOU they have with the Federation. Yeah.
But he signed it. Gianni signed it here.
Yeah, and the Board of Peace, OHR.
Yep.
Yeah.
NCAG.
All of this stuff, by the way, if anybody wants to look it up, it's literally, if you go to the Board of Peace website, they have all the documents listed, the charter, the board of directors, the executives, they have everything there. So if you're doing any research and you want to kind of dive into this a little bit, that's a great place to start.
Is that true? FIFA owner became a Lebanese citizen in February. Is that true? Wow.
No, I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
If it is, it makes sense because our greatest allies are going to destroy that place and turn it into a beachfront resort as well. So maybe he's just putting a down payment on his mansion that's going to be built for him. Who
That's
knows?
your birthday? What's your birthday? February
19th, I guess, from the two comments up.
with Dr. Franz. Yeah, they're
Yes.
building. They're busy building. Yeah.
Yeah, they're busy building. If they start building clinics, I'm out of here.
Hold please while I go to my next frame. I don't know if it'll be a video or not. And it is.
Oh yeah.
So here is the 2026. It's a how long is this video? I might stop it. Let's see how long it is. This is the Board of Peace annual meeting 2026.
On Thursday in Davos, Switzerland, U.S. President Donald Trump formally inaugurated his so-called Board of Peace. One of its members is Trump's son-in-law, the U.S. real estate developer Jared Kushner.
So this guy here is Kushner. If anybody doesn't know, that's Donald Trump's son-in-law.
Gross.
So what do you know? Yeah, go ahead.
Fast forward this clip.
Yep.
To 4 minutes 30 seconds. That's kind of where
I'm just gonna play it all because I can't fast forward when I have it up on the slide. But yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, okay.
I might be able to help. So I
Yeah.
caught your time code for these videos, and what I did is I jumped to the time code.
Okay.
And then when I clipped them, I started from the time code you gave, and then recorded the rest of the clip.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
so it might be okay.
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
It is. It should be okay because I went by her time code.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Chris, help me.
So if this was for example, if this was an 8-minute video and you told me to go to the 4-minute mark, then it's a 4-minute video now because I just
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Great.
And I just stopped it to let everybody know this is Trump's son-in-law.
I'm pretty sure everybody loves this guy.
He's rebuilding the G Strip.
Who outlined the group's plans for redeveloping Gaza, including glittering skyscrapers, highways, and industrial parks. But amidst the rubble in Gaza City on Friday, Al Jazeera's Hind Hodri found Palestinians there were skeptical of the promises being made.
The photos of New Gaza have been circulating online since Jared Kushner announced this new master plan in New Gaza. According to Trump's plan, this area is going to be tourism facilities, highways, transportation to the Palestinians. But what we also need to know is this area is all lands of Palestinians where these are their houses. These are their belongings. And according to Palestinians, they're saying that this is another way of how they're going to be deprived from their houses. Talking to Palestinians, according to them, this plan is totally unacceptable because it's going to force this reconstruction new Gaza plan on them, where they do not want to be forced or even deprived from their land and their housing. This is one of the examples where this Palestinian family started reconstructing their home despite the fact that the Israeli authorities did not let any construction materials inside the Gaza Strip since the ceasefire started. And another thing we need to know is, for example, here where we're standing is here on the map in the northern Gaza Strip, and it doesn't even exist where this area is going to be industrial. All of these thousands of Palestinians who are waiting to come back to their houses and to start rebuilding will be deprived from this. There's a lot of questions, a lot of concerns, but what we need to know is Palestinians definitely want to rebuild their houses the way they want to rebuild them.
The announcement of the Board of Peace comes as Trump has also insisted that Phase 2 of his Gaza peace plan be put into effect in spite of continued Israeli violations. The board also lacks a Palestinian representative, and as Al Jazeera's Nida Ibrahim reported from the occupied West Bank on Wednesday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu only announced his participation the day before Trump formally launched the group. Phase 2 of the Gaza ceasefire plan calls for Israel to remove its troops from areas inside the so-called Yellow Line, which currently gives it military control of more than half of Gaza.
fact, if we see what Israel is doing inside the Gaza Strip, it's actually taking more lands from Gaza, inching closer into Gaza's territory on the other side of the yellow line. So if that signals anything, it signals Israelis' intention not to withdraw from Gaza. Remember, we're talking about an Israeli election year this year. So everyone in the Israeli politics is trying to show more defiance, is trying to show more strength. And how do they do that? By cracking down more and more on Palestinians. As far as Palestinians are concerned, they think that Netanyahu's interest in this space is to get a vow or get some implementation on the disarmament of Hamas. This is something that is tricky, that Hamas has said it's willing to hand some of its weapons to the Palestinian Authority, but it's still a very contentious point. But the key point really is the Israeli withdrawal from the Gaza Strip, which is something that the Israelis are not intending to do. But can Netanyahu say no bluntly to Trump? We don't think so, and that's why he's accepting this membership. Whether he's going to fulfill the duties that were presented by the Trump's peace plan, that's yet to be seen, but there's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a good clip. This is sad, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I put just now. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
TPUSA headquarters there. Whew. Guys, we are just showing you this is what's happening. I don't know if everybody knows about.
Did you put up the did you clip the master plan? I don't know if I sent that in a pic or if I clipped it.
Is it a video or is it
No, it was like an image. I don't know if I sent it to you or not, like of his master plan. It was when Kushner was speaking, and I think it was up on the board. I think it was initially in a video. I don't know.
A 4-step plan?
I think I have it.
If it's the 4-step plan, I got it.
No, it was a picture of the strip, right? Of the whole strip. And it was when you saw the cityscape and everything.
Yep.
They have kind of a layout of the plans of what it was going to look like, and the data setters. It had the data centers.
I think I have that coming up.
Yeah, was that in there? Okay.
I really hope so.
Yeah.
I think I have it.
Yeah.
If not, send it to me now,
there yet.
and then I'll bring it up. Send it to me on X, and then I'll bring it up. But I think I have it lined up.
You might already have it in there. I don't know. I sent you a lot of stuff, so
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in. I think if you're referring to the map that had the actual zones marked out.
Yes.
We've got that. It's in a couple of videos.
Right. Yeah, we can go over that when we get to it.
Yeah. I just want to hit just a couple comments back, and it is done with Fed slop. And I literally was thinking when he was saying this, and 2 comments that he made back to back. He or she made.
Yep.
Kushner's being groomed. He is part of the problem.
Yep.
And then Kelly B1F, he's a darn lizard person. So I was watching that and I was feeling sad. And then I felt strong when I saw those comments. And then I felt relieved to know that, I was going to say, how could a person actually do this to another? But he's not. He's a lizard. So it makes sense.
Look at this FIFA guy, Gianni. FIFA announced partnership with the Board of Peace, including $75 million for projects in the G Strip and a new soccer stadium there. Listen, you guys, you gotta pay attention to this stuff that's going on now. What is happening here?
Yeah.
It did not say if the Palestinian Football Association would be consulted. But we got projects in the G Strip and a new soccer stadium. So what's going on here? Wow, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I was a soccer fan.
And I was thinking about it. I was like, is this a good thing? Like he's in his heart, like I was like, oh, maybe he thinks like he's helping, right? Someone's got to help, right?
Well, they're making it look like that because it's a peace.
But they're making it look like that. But at the end of the day, like the Palestinians have no say in this at all. And you're talking about putting stadiums on top of homes. So I mean, I don't know, It's like,
I don't know.
I
Like
agree.
I'm actually
It's-
gonna have to do a little bit of a dive on
Yeah.
Gianni to find out if he's even on the
Yeah.
level or if he's just a lizard person like
Yeah.
everybody
Oh,
else.
yeah. I
Because-
mean, maybe
I-
maybe he was like, oh my gosh, I have to do something, and they're like, oh well, Trump's like, you can, you know.
and you want to know what?
He got bought. That's
Well-
how
Yeah,
I
I
see
mean,
it.
I don't know.
Well, we don't know, and I'm not gonna. I
Yeah,
really
it's
want him.
hard.
I really want it to be on the level. So like Ali said, maybe he was doing
My
it
vibe.
because he was just trying to help.
No.
Okay. Well, we don't know yet for sure.
No.
So it's possible.
No.
But I want to find out first before I
No.
decide. Okay, I think you're firmly saying this guy's
No.
a lizard person. So
No,
okay.
I no.
Okay.
My vibe is off. No.
All right. Well, I want to-
Baby's doing projects of the G Strip of a new soccer stadium.
Yeah,
Babe, he was already with Trump in August of 2025.
I know.
Okay. So this
I
is
know.
like projects in
still-
the work. This
I
is
know.
this is all BS. This port of peace. Like, I mean, allegedly.
He could have. There's a million ways that could be taken. I mean, we're not
Okay.
going to get into them tonight, but he could have already been planning to do that stuff over there, and just brought him in to help clean up. There's no way we actually know he's connected in anything nefarious. Like right now, we've just got a vibe, and a vibe is important.
Yep.
But until I actually research the guy a little bit, I
Okay.
don't want to say one thing, one way or another. I'm saying it's suspicious, and at the same time, I'm saying, say it ain't so, Gianni.
Okay, here we go. So, FIFA Board of Peace. There we got that. And oh wow.
I think that was in the video he laid out, right? I think that was maybe part, like, I don't know if that was a screen grab. He played a video at the can't remember if it was in Davos or in DC, which I
Allie,
can't remember. Yeah.
look what this says here at the bottom.
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
There is a soccer ball here,
Yeah.
but it's made out of a world, and all of the hands are holding it. Okay.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be made after the actual FIFA trophy, and if you know that, I think it's just a couple small hands, and it's a soccer ball, right?
Oh man,
So
I don't know. I gotta zoom it up now. I gotta do
Yeah.
editing on the spot. I can't see. what
Trump
it
loves
says.
his awards, his trophies.
Oh, he loves everything.
Yeah, he loves them.
Yeah, that's his thing. You know it. Sorry guys, I just want to see what it says.
President of the United States.
That's it.
That's it.
That's great for you. That's great for you. I hope you enjoy that. You're holding the world. Just like BB's holding the world. He was holding the world in his hands. Okay. All right. That's not a soccer
what's
ball,
the,
by the way. That's a world.
Oh, that's a FIFA Peace Prize around his
Yep.
neck too.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So
That's all he
got-
wants. That's all he wants.
got
That's all he
his
cares
goals.
about.
Well, you didn't get a Nobel, but we'll give you a FIFA one as consolation, all right? And all you had to do to get it was build your next, hotel on a graveyard. That's all you had to do to get it. So congratulations. Gross.
Oh man.
I
So okay.
I found these. I found these.
Chris found these. Yes, you did, babe.
So the one on the right, that's all I
Don't
see.
say the word.
No, I'm saying the picture on the right, that's all I see. That's all I see.
Yeah.
Trump with the ball in the background, that's what I see.
And he found this, and that's what gave my vision for my thumbnail.
Yeah.
That's
good.
like, I saw that. He showed me that. I'm like, oh, I have a perfect thumbnail, babe. And then he's like, oh my God, that's amazing. And of course I put Tornado Alley on the left, Alley on the right. Lightning and tornadoes coming together. And ballroom and the project, which we're going to talk about in a minute, Project Sunrise for the new G Strip. After it got demolished, now we are making a new G Strip, and we have all these people helping to go towards it, including this FIFA guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Airbnb. I didn't know that.
Neither did I.
Airbnb x FIFA partnership. Holy.
One thing I wouldn't mind trying to see if I can find a correlation to, and maybe this might trigger some people in the chat too. I want to see how many of the donors for the ballroom are also donors for this project. I want to see if there's actually any correlations. I want to see if the
I
big
think I
corporations.
looked. Yeah, I think I looked. I want to say I looked into that too.
Yeah, they're all
Um,
lizards.
One thing that kept. Oh no, maybe I was looking at
You got to look at the Airbnb alley. Like, wow, I
the
didn't know they had a
Nvidia.
partnership.
Nvidia came up in a couple like cross references.
A
With
video.
the,
Yeah. Okay.
I want to say, yeah, like I think it was the data centers. Oh my gosh, I'll have to look into that. But yeah, I'm with you there, Chris. I do want to do some more digging on.
Because I think if we find something, we're going to see a correlation. I
Mhm,
think we are. Like I'm getting a gut feeling that we're going to see that. We're
mhm.
going to see not all of the same players, but some of them we are.
Who owns? Okay, let's do some live
You're gonna see some. You're gonna
investigation
see
right
some
now
same players coming up here. I think that
in
I've
the chat.
included them. Yeah. Further
Who
down.
owns Airbnb? I need to know. Does anybody know who owns Airbnb? Anybody?
I'm going to stretch for a second.
Yeah, go ahead. And you can open up the window a little bit. It's hot down here.
Yeah, I don't. Do you know, Allie, or do you?
No,
want?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm asking.
If Snoops is in the house, he might know. That guy's a G. He finds lots of stuff.
Airbnb is an official tournament supporter of the FIFA World Cup 26 and the FIFA Women's World Cup 2027. The platform serves as an official alternative accommodation and experiences booking platform and will accommodate hundreds of thousands of fans across the host cities. So they are partnering ship like what Chris found here. This is a thing. They are partnered with them, so that is true. I just want to know who owns Airbnb. Who's the owner?
A guy named Brian Chesky is the co-founder, chairman, and chief executive officer of Airbnb. Brian Chesky.
Brian Chesky?
Chesky, yeah. Chesky. Chesky.
Brian Chesky.
I don't know.
Nathan. Okay, I see.
And Nathan Blood. Charsky.
Can't even pronounce that.
Yeah.
Investment firms like Vanguard, BlackRock, Fidelity. Okay. I gotta look deeper into this Airbnb stuff. I'm just gonna look what they look like. They're freaking young. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're just faces. Yeah.
Like
just
they are young boys that are doing this stuff. Like they are young. Look at them.
Yeah. But again, I think that's just a front. I feel like that's just a front, Allie.
What's a front?
Just like these young people getting, put on the face of these big companies. I think Candace has talked about it before. And like, it's not, they're not really what they are, right? Like it's a bigger organization and they front these kids, and they're all so smart. They're so smart. They started everything in their basement, right? I mean,
like the Facebook guy, what's his name?
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like the same story over and over. Even Elon Musk, obviously.
But it's like anything that's revolved around something that's good. I'll have to say this because I remember TikTok. I don't know if you were on it. My daughter was on it for a long time. It was Musically before TikTok.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
Right. So obviously they changed to TikTok or whatever, but it was the number one downloading video app in the world. And Trump tried to ban it until he gets to own it. All right. So it's Chinese run. And before it was actually California run. Musically wasn't run by it might have been co-partner with the Chinese, but then it rebranded to TikTok because I know all about this because I went to head office in Hollywood for Musically, so I know this. And then they rebranded to TikTok, so now I'm like, oh, I mean, it just took off. Like TikTok, like Musically was okay. Everybody was kind of doing the music lip sync thing, and then it became like more up, and then they changed it to TikTok, and now we got TikTok is great, but they didn't like it because ByteDance owned it, which is the Chinese company, and they kept on getting offers. I mean, he wanted to ban it until he owned it. Now they own it.
Yeah, and it's terrible now.
It's
You can't put anything on it,
you can't
like
do
unless
nothing.
it's
You can't do
You-
nothing
you-
now. So that's what the
Yeah.
whole thing is.
that's
You say
why I
freedom
want to
of
move
speech.
to YouTube, because I can't make any content unless you pay for it. You have to,
Right.
you have to
And-
buy your views, and that's just dumb.
I mean,
I don't
okay,
like
everything
that.
was like in 2016, everything was great. Instagram was great, and then it got bought by Facebook, and like everything changed after that because now everything is just like buy. You know,
Mhm.
it's just it's bizarre.
They're
But
slowly
yeah, those
taking little freedoms away.
Yeah.
yeah, this Airbnb, babe, is owned by these guys. Look how tiny. Look how small they are. Look how tiny they are. Well, not tiny, but
Who are
just-
they?
They're just little men.
Where
They're
do
just
where do they
Brian
live?
Chesky is
they're
one of
just
their names.
very young. They're very young.
Are they American citizens or?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't done the research for that.
I
for
wonder
this
who they are.
Airbnb. I really haven't.
Yeah, their last names are an American businessman. Let's see here. Industrial designer, co-founder. Okay, so that
It's important because their partnership with FIFA,
it
right?
says they're American.
Okay.
I mean, that's what it says.
Okay.
I was
haven't
just
dug
curious.
deeper than
Yeah.
surface level stuff here.
No, that's okay. We can always dive more later, but I was just curious, just off the top of my head, but they appeared to be,
Mhm.
we could always do more research later on those guys, but I was
Babe,
just curious.
babe, this
Yeah.
photo you got here was like, wow,
It's fun.
like, this is incredible.
It's good.
And you want to know what? Like if you look at and this is just something small because I'm big into detail. Look at all the kids there, right? In between
Right.
Trump's head and the ball.
Yeah.
They're all from different countries, different jerseys. So he's thinking lots of countries are going to sign up, right?
Well, they have,
That's
yeah.
why he did FIFA.
Yeah.
And look what it says at the bottom. FIFA partners with the Board of Peace to support the Strip reconstruction through football.
Yeah.
Interesting. Nice. Great. Lovely. Beautiful. Hope everybody gets educated tonight because this needs to be, talked about. And I don't think a lot of YouTubers are talking about it. So thank you, Allie, for bringing it to my attention because it literally fumed us.
Yeah.
It literally made us upset didn't it make it up? We were just like,
Well,
what is happening?
We just finished our live stream and we were doing some editing
Yeah.
and just screwing around. And I was actually texting with Muppet and going, "Hey, we'll probably go to bed unless something comes up." And then you sent us this and we were up till 5 a.m.
I
So
was up till 5
Sorry.
a.m.
no, it's
Sorry.
okay. It's okay. It was important. It
Yeah.
was important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any
So,
other trophy, there is a key.
Hold on one.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I hate when videos just pop up like that. Okay, so this, I just want to reference this. This is Mr. Gianni. I think of like the other guy named Gianni. Okay. Anyways, the New York guy. The mayor? Was it the mayor?
Mondani.
Mondani. Oh my God.
They
Okay.
both end with
Okay.
I.
Listen.
Mm.
Here
Italiano.
he is, Allie, in August 22, 2025. They're already sealing the deal. He's giving him the key. It's already starting.
What was that? That's still part of the FIFA stuff.
Yeah.
Is this part of? Yeah, this is the FIFA. Yeah.
There he's giving him the thing.
Yeah. I
And it'll
mean,
be more after that, right? But this is where
yeah, August
kind of
22nd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
That's
that
actually-
timing, man. Look at
That's
that
actually the
timing.
FIFA Cup there that he's actually giving them to him. Like if you notice the one that they had on display, it was the world and there was 1 million hands, and now you notice that's a
Yeah.
lot smaller. That's, I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe that's the actual FIFA Cup.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is the key. He's giving him the key. So I'll play the video here.
Wow. There is no other sports trophy like that.
Oh, that is, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. That is something, huh?
We got to win now, Mr. President. This is a good one.
That's beautiful.
Inter Miami and Seattle Sounders play.
Never seen anything like that.
It's a trophy of the future.
Yeah.
It represents the past, the future, everything.
Trophy of the future.
Hold on. The very
what does he
top
say
of that,
there?
the very top of the ring says Club World Cup.
Yep.
And
He has the key.
Yeah,
and
what's the last thing he says right there? Is there more to that video? Or is
Yep,
it
there's
over?
more. There's more.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I just paused it.
Curious
Yep,
what he
there's more.
was gonna say about the future.
It's what did I just say?
I don't know. I got something else in my head too.
Club
right now.
World Cup.
Yeah.
So I don't know if like I guess he like found out like how this FIFA how important it really is. It's a major thing, and now he holds the key to it. I mean, now he's involved with Trump. I've never seen this before. Have you? I've never seen this
No.
before. I'm a huge soccer fan, and I know, like, my dad knows about him a lot. I'm just so confused. What's happening right now? What is happening? Why is he here with him making deals and the strip? It's just like, what's going on?
I've got to research like the FIFA part a little bit more.
Please,
Like,
please.
obviously, they're I feel like there was something where the World Cup was coming here, like so maybe that's what he's there for under a guise, if you will, like. But obviously, they were partnering with this, Board of Peace. Maybe at the same time,
Yep.
we know people were coming to the White House. I think under the guise of, bringing peace, but what they were planning was this Board of Peace, kind of this whole organization. I think this was in the framework, what they were planning to do. And my alarm bells went off immediately when Trump basically took office and he started talking about the Riviera, and I'm like, what did he just say? That it'll become the Riviera, and he's talking, and I'm like, did he just say that? Like, that was weird. So I mean, clearly, and now we can go back and we can see articles that kind of show the entire timeline of this plan.
I think it's before this, before August.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure even Charlie must have knew about all this, and that's probably why he wanted to leave the pro-Israel, I just said it, the pro blah 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 cause, because he probably knew more than what we knew at the time. Like he did. He was one of Trump's friends. So like
it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to believe that he didn't catch wind of some of this and those circles. I mean, he was in board meetings. People are coming and going in the White House. I mean, he was there. He was in these. He was in these circles, and I think something.
He knew. Look at this. August, the FIFA is joining to do to reconstruct and help do the G strip. So no, you can't tell me that Charlie Kirk did not know about this. So I just want to say Leah Offerson for the $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Allie and Chris are the best.
Thank you, Lay.
Thank you so much. I think she said something else after, but I don't know where her. Okay, so I'll play the rest of this video, guys.
Present.
And this will be at the White House for a little while. So if anybody needs a picture or anything, you can take it.
If you like it, Mr. President, you can stay here just on the 13th of July. You should take it with me.
It'll stay here till the 13th of July, is what he just said. This. Okay.
But you said this
the
was
stadium.
Sorry?
Didn't you say this was August 22nd? So
Yep.
how?
I don't know why he like. So this video is dated March 2025.
Oh,
So
okay. Okay, the video is March.
maybe the
Okay.
video is before this.
Okay, maybe.
We're gonna go back now to July. So maybe this video was filmed in July. I have no idea. I know this.
I'll have
Are
to
they
look
wearing
into
the same
that.
clothing? No, they're not wearing the same clothing. So he is not wearing the same outfit in this.
Yeah, it's 2 different days. Okay.
So this was in. So he came with the key, and then he came with the.
The World Cup.
The World Cup. So, couple visits, right? All right.
Multiple visits on the same topic.
So this was in July.
Okay.
This is crazy, Allie. Like this is nuts.
Yeah.
To give it to the winners, they can take a picture, then we bring it back here after the picture.
Let's do that. We'll leave it here. We'll have it in the White House quite a bit.
Excellent.
It travels a little bit also, but I
Yeah.
appreciate it. That's good. And now this could definitely stay, right? Thank you, Johnny, very
Thank you
much.
so much.
Congratulations.
Mr. President.
Okay, that's the rest of the video.
And before we jump away, when they were opening it up, the camera guy or the camera operator zoomed into the center of the dial when it was opening, and there was a lot of symbols in there. And
oh yeah, go back.
No, don't go back. I just
No.
want to bring that to someone's attention, because I'm gonna go back into the video. I'm gonna zoom in, and I'm gonna try to see if I can identify what some of those symbols are and what they represent. I just out of the second that it was zoomed in, I thought I saw some Egyptian symbols or something. I wasn't quite sure, but I'm gonna have to look at it.
Do you think? Do you want me to send that video to you? You can look at it further.
We can do it after the show.
Okay. All right.
No worries.
Okay, so I'm gonna move on. So this happened probably in July, and this was in August, and then obviously the peace board and all that other stuff happened after. Oh, look at this. Oh, you can see some of the symbols there. You see it?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll have to try to get a better look. I see like
Wow,
a
there is a
globe.
lot of symbols.
There is a lot.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at it later.
Yeah.
So
I'd
what
be
is this
interested.
club? What does this thing mean with the key and
that's-
stuff? Like,
I mean, this is the trophy for. I'm guessing the world.
No, that's the small little thing that
I
he
don't know
holds in his
exactly.
hand.
Like,
I'm not quite sure what the.
I'm
stick
guessing
is.
like whoever wins World Cup gets to hold that trophy. I mean, that's my thought, but I don't know if that's
this. What's
accurate.
this disc? Does anybody know?
No, that
Only elites do. Thank you.
yeah.
America-
Hey,
There's
Deanne.
discourse in the house.
Hey,
We
hey.
need you. We need you. We're breaking down. We broke down the ballroom. Now we're breaking down FIFA joining the board of peace, and he's contributing to reconstructing the G strip.
Yep.
Okay. If you just joined. What's it? I think it's the key to the
It is.
It's the key to the ballroom. It's the key to the down of the ballroom downstairs. I don't know.
Well, it could be a key to his heart because it's made of gold. We know Donnie
Yeah.
likes that, right?
That's what Donnie needs.
Yeah.
No, because if we look, where are we in this episode here? I mean, this is a big
God.
episode, guys. Like, where are we?
Allie,
In
we
the
might
round.
Look
have
at this.
to
Look at
do-
this. Take a look at that. Look at this. FIFA partners with Board of Peace to support G-strip reconstruction through football. What? Why? Why? Airbnb partnerships with FIFA. What is happening here? Oh, no, I can't do this anymore.
Any other trophy, there is a key.
Oh.
So yeah, so this is that, and then this is this, and then that's that.
I just want to touch on a comment quickly. ADN, we actually just brought that up. So ADN's question: do we know if any of these people donated to the ballroom with this FIFA Cup? And that's something that we brought up. We actually want to see, because it's actually a three-way cross-referencing we need to do. we need to cross-reference the FIFA people with the ballroom and into Project, what's the name?
Project Sunrise.
And Project Sunrise. The most important thing will be Ballroom Project Sunrise correlations.
Here you go. Here you go, American Discourse. Look at this. FIFA announced a partnership with the Board of Peace, including $75 million for projects in the G Strip and a new soccer stadium. So this is happening. I can't even understand it.
There we go. Snoop's got an answer on the inscriptions.
Oh.
Names of all 211 FIFA members and associations, plus the 6 confederations, engravings in the 13 languages. Plus Brale? Is that how you pronounce it?
Any other trophy?
What is he saying? Where? Oh, here. This one?
No.
That's not the one?
No. That.
Thank you so much, Snoops. Names of all. Okay. And the 6 confederations, engravings in 13 languages in Braille.
Oh, Braille. Duh. I was like, Braille. Okay. Yes. Awesome. Okay. That makes sense. That's all normal.
Yeah.
That makes 100%.
Sorry. ADF, like if she goes to like the boardofpeace.org.
Yep.
They have everything that you need. Like they have the documents, they have the team.
Yep.
So they have the Board of Peace, the Executive Board, the Gaza Executive Board. Oh, sorry, the Strip Executive Board. I mean, they have it all. They have the legal documents, the pledges, the MOUs. They have it all. So
Go to
I
the
would
Board of
love to
Peace.
see some people do a little more digging on, you know, some of these cross references and see what they can find too, because I'm telling you, there's a lot
little bit
here.
earlier. We showed a little bit earlier about the documents of the Board of Peace, but I mean, you got to go to the website. They have a lot more. ADN. So
I can read out the Board of Peace executive officers if you want, because we didn't put that in here, but I have the link right here. So we have, I'll just go through them. I think there's only about a dozen. Ajay Bagna, Sir Tony Blair, Martin Edelman, Robert Gabriel Jr., Jared Kushner, Mark Rowan, Marco Rubio, Stephen Witkoff, Susie Wiles, Josh Grunenbaum. I have no idea how to pronounce this first name, but Aryeh, Ara Lightstone.
yeah.
And that is what is listed under the Board of Peace link that we have here.
Okay.
So
I'll
there's
put the link in the
also
chat.
an executive board. There's an executive board and there's a G executive board. So there's multiple levels of this.
Yeah.
The structuring. So there's more than that too.
Yeah, what I just read off was from the link that you sent, and that was
Right.
executive board members. That was the
Yeah.
executive board members that I just read out.
Yep.
I mean, I can't believe this with the FIFA key though. Like I understand. I get Keats. I believe you. Only FIFA Gianni is supposed to use the key in public. And this is a massive FIFA is massive. It's the biggest sports thing in the world. That's what me and Chris believe. Like it's bigger than the NHL, it's bigger than the NBA, bigger than anything.
Oh yeah.
And now they're collaborating or whatever. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, did he just bring up? I just want to look that up.
Well, and to go with what Keats said, he did use the key. Trump didn't use it,
Okay.
right? Like
He
he
just
did
let
it.
him hold it.
Well, yeah, and then he opened it and then he gave it to him. So like it's not like he opened it up. So like I don't know if to further that, is it supposed to be given to somebody and held in public? Well, that's a different thing, but
I don't know. It's all bizarre to me. I mean, Okay. We'll just move on because we got lots more to talk about. He's like, "Ooh, do I get the key or
He
you
thinks it's
are you
chocolate under
coming
there.
to my hotel later on tonight or to talk?" No, I'm just joking. Sorry.
Let's
I
move
miss
on.
the times when I actually liked him.
Who?
Yeah.
When
Him?
I didn't know all this.
Who? Him?
Yeah, I miss when I kind of enjoyed him. I don't anymore. Like I
No,
just
I don't
can't.
either. He used
I
to be.
cannot.
He used to be like I don't know. I think I liked him at first, and now I don't
No.
know what's going. I have no idea
Can't-
what's going on
can't
after all
anymore.
this with the G strip. No,
Can't unsee. You can't unsee what
can't.
you've seen. No.
Just like Charlie said.
American Discourse just dropped some info in the chat. FIFA donated $2.4 million to the Kennedy Center for White House ballroom use. World Cup draw.
There you go.
There it is.
Look at this.
Was
Look
it
at this
donated in March?
live researching right happening live. Thank you so much. We
Wonder if
tried
that was
to
donated
prepare
in
this.
March when he was there.
We tried to prepare this like you know, Tornado Alley's helped me a lot with the show tonight, and I it's a lot. This is a lot. I said to her, I go, I cannot do all of it because this is too like we got to do a second episode because this is a lot. It's a lot.
ADN just dropped some more info.
Okay.
Yep.
Same inner Trump circle running multiple mega projects, the strip, reconstruction, ballroom, partnerships. Yeah.
Yep.
Not surprised.
Yep. We showed that in the
Yeah.
beginning. Like this Gianni guy is like helping with lots of money with the strip. So he's probably he's gonna retire there. He's gonna retire there. He's gonna retire there. They're all gonna get their own little place there. Okay.
All right. let's
move
move
on.
along. Yeah. We've been on
20 years
Key Guy
old.
here.
Oh,
who have had
whoa.
We've been on Key Guy here for a bit.
Hold, please. I'm gonna let Allie lead me into this beautiful clip. 'Cause
Well-
Charlie's in this one.
Remember, guys, bring your caterpillar repellent because those eyebrows will get you.
Did you remember this clip or no?
Yeah. But Allie, do you see how his book that he props up on the screen?
Oh.
Pretty much the entire interview with Charlie. Like,
Yeah.
I just want
do
to
you
like.
have a book that you want to?
He's like Victor Marx, you know. Victor Marx is just like, have
plugging his
you
book.
read my book, Candace?
You read my
Have
book.
you seen my documentary? Every time about the cats. Yes, I really would like to know though. Did you behead a cat? Have you read my documentary? Have you seen my film? I mean, like, then it's like mind manipulation. Then you're like, oh, there's a film, and then you go Google it. You know, it's just like plug in the book.
Yeah, this was September 8th. This was like one of Charlie's last interviews, right?
Yeah.
This is the interview that he didn't want to do. Remember?
Yes.
That he was frustrated because he had to do this interview. And,
we're gonna play. We're gonna play it. And
yeah.
So, what is Charlie's view? This is one of his last interviews with Ben. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So I'm just kind of showing this timeline and you know, just reminding people like the timeline of what happened and when this all came about. This board of peace, the signing, the takedown of, you know, Charlie. Like I swear it's connected somehow, but and I'm starting to find breadcrumbs here and there. That's why like more people need to be searching this, doing more.
Like I think you said you sent it to everybody, but nobody's covering it. So I've
been trying to
cover
get
it.
this. Like, all right, this is the last, you know, thing that I want to be covering because it's, you know, just it's not in my wheelhouse. Like I don't know, but nobody's doing it, and so I'm like, we've got to talk about it. We've got to.
Yeah. So she sent me all this, and we decided to do a show on it because she sent it to so many YouTubers, and they're not covering it. And it's the FIFA thing, it's the ballroom thing, obviously, and
Board of
it's
Peace.
the board of peace, and it's the
Data centers
centers.
going in on the strip. The timeline of everything. It's just
everything.
It's all here, man. It's all here. The
It
same
is.
players that are running around when you start digging into it, you're just like, oh my God, oh, like there's no way that it's coincidence, right? Like there's just no way. Yeah.
I mean, with the Board of Peace and the FIFA thing, that just like struck me like
Wisha.
that just like, oh man. Yeah, Wish is here. I rather
She's so funny.
laugh than read a Ben. Who would buy who bought a Ben Shapiro book? Like really?
I don't know. I probably know a few people who would, but I wouldn't.
In the Gaza Strip is an absurdity on its face. Israel has complete air superiority over the Gaza Strip. If it wanted to level the place and turn it into a parking lot October 8th, it certainly had the military capacity to do so. It has not done that. Instead, it has sacrificed legitimately 1,000 of its own young men, particularly in these areas, and thousands more who are wounded for the rest of their lives, going house to house in an attempt to prevent all of that, and is currently shipping in 4,400 calories per day per person into the Gaza Strip, much of which is then stolen by Hamas. So that is not to say that any war is perfect. This war has been conducted in about as meticulous way as any urban war in history. Just because war is ugly doesn't mean it's being fought wrongly. And I think that the main mistake that Israel has made is misunderstanding how public relations works, in the sense that they couldn't have presented this war in a better, kinder way that people would have loved. What they could have done is move faster. And the reality is that the American way of doing war is to win as fast as possible. And we don't like long, drawn-out occupations. We don't like long, drawn-out military operations. That's true in Iraq. It's true in Afghanistan. It's true in Ukraine. It's true in the Gaza Strip. And so the kind of things that we Americans like to see are, for example, the operations against Hezbollah that took about 3 weeks to 5 weeks, or the operation against Iran, which took about 12 days. Right? Those are operations that any ally of the United States can sustain.
Like the main thing on that drew my attention, and I think I was telling you, like, I need to make a video with like a voiceover of Ben, and like just show what has become of the G Strip, and have his voiceover say that, you know, Israel has complete air control over it, and if they wanted to turn it into a parking lot, well, they could have, but they haven't. It's like, what if that's not a parking lot? I don't know what is. Like, are you kidding me? It's exactly what they did. If that is the biggest gaslighting, right? I can't hear you, Allie. Did I lose you?
Sorry, I muted myself. I said
okay.
his whole face is gas.
I mean,
his whole face.
I can't unsee those caterpillar eyebrows now. It's just like I can't.
They're there.
I think
they're there.
Do you want to pull up some comments before I continue? Because I think Charlie speaks in a minute.
There's a bazillion, but one I actually want to say, because it just made me laugh, is done with Fed slop. My new phrase is, pause the podcast. I have to go take a Shapiro.
Where is that?
I've been patiently sitting on that for 10 minutes, and I haven't moved my chat scroller until I could get until I could get it. It's further up.
I know, but he just said this guy's full of Shapiro.
Did you see
his eyebrows? Oh man.
Very
further up, that one.
This guy?
That would be a great book.
Right there. That.
Pause the podcast. I have to take a Shapiro. You guys are funny. You guys make me laugh. You guys make me laugh. You use it a lot? You use that a lot?
The real Amoroso. Ben's books are bigger than he is.
Oh, yes. Yes.
His eyebrows are bigger than his books.
That is 1000% right. I mean, look at him. Puts the book right there.
I'm telling you, we don't have to watch this whole video. I mean, we really don't have to. I love that, hearing that part that he was saying, just like gaslighting everyone, like, and he says it, that Israel had control over all of the airspace. So and they could, and that they could level it if they wanted to.
Yep.
I mean, and they did.
But they did.
They didn't.
They could?
They didn't. They could have, but they were so kind.
Yeah,
They didn't.
they're so beautifully kind. And he's gonna plug his book in while he's being kind about it. Let's listen because I think Charlie talks. That's why.
While
that's
you
why we're
watch
here.
this, maybe while you watch it, I'm gonna run to the restroom.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I think Charlie talks in a second.
I'm going to
operations like the one that Israel has been performing in the Gaza Strip are inherently very, very difficult from PR level. And I'm not sure, to be frank, that there is a way for Israel to, quote unquote, win the PR war in the middle of a very long war against an intransigent terrorist enemy that legitimately embeds itself in the most damaging places.
A claim I receive often, and we're starting our campus tour tomorrow, is that Israel is committing genocide. How do you respond to that, Ben?
There's literally no definition of genocide by which Israel is committing a genocide. Typically, a genocide involves the targeted killing of the vast majority of the population, or at least an attempt to do so.
What?
There has never been a genocide attempted in world history in which the food that was being shipped in was more than the daily caloric intake of the average American into the areas where you're supposedly attempting to genocide the population. The total population loss in the Gaza Strip thus far has been 3%. During the Holocaust, just to take a reference, it was 50%. During Rwanda, it was significantly higher than 3%. You don't issue leaflet warnings to people. You don't go house to house in a genocide in an attempt to reduce civilian casualties. I understand that people use genocide at this point to just mean thing I don't like. And I get that. I understand. Nobody likes war. Nobody wants war. Certainly not the Israelis who are not at war on October 6th. The fact is that every Israeli family has to send their 18-year-old son or daughter off to the military with the possibility that they're going to get blown up in Gaza. That is not something that any Israeli wants, right, left, or center. The real question is whether the accusations are accurate. They certainly are not, again, by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I think he got it all wrong. And that was Charlie Kirk's last video that he did with Mr. Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna let's see what we got next here.
Many others were forced to flee to.
This is just a video to give some reference to what's happening because we're gonna get into the strip, the G strip. It's important. We need to talk about it. Right, Allie?
Yeah, and you did some really good editing. I think this was the video. Was this the video you did some editing on?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, not this one.
No, not this one. No,
not this one. No.
Okay.
Must have been the one with the bombs and the guns. I can't show that.
Oh, yeah.
Right? This just gives you like people some. I think this is a very short video, but it just gives some reference, and then I'll have some other videos as well to. I don't know, to educate. I don't know. Like,
yeah,
I don't know what
I mean, just like if you don't know, it might be a good thing.
Yeah. So we'll play it and we'll go on.
Neighboring Arab countries. Overwhelmed by refugees, these countries immediately declared war against the new state of Israel to support Palestinian Arabs. They eventually lost to Israel, but Jordan ended up occupying the West Bank, and Egypt occupied Gaza City and nearby towns along these ceasefire lines. Then, in 1967, another war broke out. Amid Palestinian resistance and fearing threats from neighboring Arab countries, Israel launched a full-scale attack on Jordan, Syria, and Egypt. In just 6 days, Israel captured the Gaza Strip and the Sinai from Egypt, the West Bank from Jordan, and the Golan Heights from Syria. This was the beginning of the Israeli occupation in Gaza that continues today. Israel took control of all movement from and to the Gaza Strip by land, air, and sea. It placed troops along this line and inside the Gaza Strip, and allowed Palestinians to travel between the Gaza Strip, Israel, the West Bank, and East Jerusalem. But just a few months after the war, even though Palestinians now lived under Israeli control, they began to be referred to as non-citizens or foreign residents in official Israeli documents.
You inherit this status from your parents and grandparents, being stateless, unrecognized, with no rights. And, this impacts your life.
This was also when Israel started to build settlements for Jewish Israelis inside of Gaza. To Palestinians, this meant even more land being taken away from them. And they were being closed in. Israel did not allow Palestinians here to operate their own seaport or airport. Within the Gaza Strip, Israel developed key industries like agriculture, to cater to Israeli and West Bank markets, taking advantage of Gaza's cheap labor market and paying Palestinians very little.
So that's that clip. Let's see what we got next.
We are putting
This is the one I had to edit. Okay, so I'm just gonna play it. This is we're leading up to like what's this guy's name again? I think it says in a second. It just gives a little bit we're in October 9th, 2023. It says up there. So I had to just edit it. So you're just gonna see like a slideshow with like the audio underneath and a reference.
I believe this person is the Minister of Defense for our friends
Yes.
overseas. So
Yeah,
this
Bibi.
this video was pretty graphic, so we knew we wouldn't be able to show it, but the audio was crucial. So listen to what this guy says at the beginning, and then remember everything that we were actually told that happened. Oh, they're getting medicine, they're getting supplies, they're getting food. Now remember what this guy says right off the beginning.
It's very important.
Right at the
It's very
beginning.
important.
And remember everything after.
I will try to link the video of this in the description, but I really, really had to edit this. Sorry.
complete siege on Gaza. No electricity, no food, no water, no gas. It's all closed. We're fighting animals and are acting accordingly.
That was the defense minister of Israel, responding to the deadly attack on October 7th by Hamas, a militant group based in Gaza. Hamas launched rockets, killed over 1,400 civilians, and kidnapped close to 200 people. Within days, Israel bombarded the Gaza Strip, killing several thousand, wiping out entire families, and striking ambulances, border crossings, and residential buildings. At the same time, Israel told over 1 million civilians to leave their homes and move south, warning them of an escalation of violence in the north. But Israel is bombarding the south too, leaving Palestinians trapped.
For as long as this conflict has existed, movement in and out of the Gaza Strip has been, to one degree or another, restricted. The Prime Minister of the Israeli occupation, Benjamin Netanyahu, he knows very well that people are not able to leave.
So he knows that people can't leave. Telling people to evacuate, but they can't leave. Where are they going to go?
It wasn't about evacuation. It was herding people into a smaller area so they can be easily controlled.
Yep.
That's what it was.
And it was just
The Gaza
like
Strip
another way
is the
to
smaller
say
of
that
the
they
two
were,
Palestinian
like,
territories.
warning. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
It
Sorry.
was just like another way for him to, say, oh, we're doing all we can to help these people. They just, if they're not going to help themselves, then we can't. It's just another form of gaslighting and telling us that something else is happening that wasn't. There was nowhere for them to go. And a lot of them did leave, and they would go where they were supposed to go, and then they were told to turn around and go back. I mean, it was just, it's so sad what happened. Yeah.
It was just to get all the people out into the open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to put them all into one area.
And we just said it at the same time. One area.
It's sad, man. It's so sad. It's so
Trap.
sad.
It was a trap.
Occupied by Israel since 1967. This sliver of land, only 25 miles long and 7.5 miles wide, is home to over 2 million Palestinians, making it one of the most densely populated areas in the world. For the last 16 years, residents here have been living under a harsh blockade that allows Israel to control the flow of electricity, fuel, food, water, and medical supplies, so they can dictate when Palestinians receive essentials and when they're denied. That control is rooted in violence and destruction that goes back decades. Before the establishment of Israel, Gaza was part of what became known as historic Palestine under Ottoman rule and later under British occupation. In 1947, as the British prepared to leave, they left the fate of Palestine up to a newly formed United Nations, who voted to divide Palestine into a Jewish state and an Arab state.
So this was also the time, if you know your history, that the CIA was created, and our friends overseas, their intelligence agency was created.
Good call, babe. I was just like, yes.
Soon, Zionist forces and militias began to forcibly expel hundreds of thousands of Palestinians from their land to establish the State of Israel. Many internally displaced Palestinians fled to this narrow stretch of land that would later become known as the Gaza Strip.
Okay, so it's a little bit of history there for you because we need it. We all need it, and we all need a refresher, and needs to be discussed. So, what do we have next here? Okay.
It's just tragic how much, how much was done to those people.
Yeah. Devastation.
Yeah.
And now
And
after all
they
this,
didn't, I mean, they didn't even have anything going into this. You know what I mean? Like they were counting calories and putting the bare minimum food into the strip for these people. Their water was unclean.
But
Many of them didn't have anything.
the whole freaking plan was this. The whole plan was this.
Yeah,
This was
right.
the whole
I
plan.
mean, it's like they didn't even have anything to begin with. I mean, it was literally like a ghetto, like a slum for these poor people to begin with. And then to do this to them is just tragedy. And then for so many people to kind of just be fine with it, because of what the gaslighting and what these leaders are saying that happened, but it was all lies, it's propaganda, and I don't know, it's just like a whole another level of
yeah, so like
psychopath. I don't know.
It is. And when you look at what's the end game, we're going to get to it tonight, but like retirement property, like what the fuck? Part of my language.
And let's think about like Charlie Kirk, because this is also revolving around that. Remember that video I had about the audio call? He wanted to change the security. He was leaving the pro cause. Let's look at the date here. Okay. So U.S. said to pitch Project Sunrise 100. You think he would be pro for this? Do you actually think he would be pro for Project Sunrise?
Well, no.
No.
He wouldn't have wanted them in there in the first place. Like, he was already against what was happening. Like, he tried to defend it to a point where he just couldn't.
Yeah.
I think
that's what I'm starting to think. Is that he was catching wind of the really big plan behind the scenes, and maybe the person I don't know. I mean, there could even be just another side of this that I don't know yet, but it seems to be like maybe that if he did catch wind of this, he would have spoken against it, because I think he already was starting to, right? Like he was already starting to.
And everybody would listen. Everybody would listen to him.
Yeah, I mean, we know where Candace went, and we know where she was going. We knew where we know where Tucker had been going, and he was platforming them.
Yeah.
He was platforming
100%.
them, and he was also raising those questions himself. So
it has a lot to do with this.
I think so. I think we can't ignore this.
He probably knew about the plans, like like he said it on that podcast. Cleanse it, and then this. So.
Oh, that was on PBD podcast.
Yes,
That was on
yes.
PBD podcast.
Yes. That's like everybody says that clip is what kind of like
Yeah.
marked him or something. I don't know.
Do you remember what date that was? What date did he do that?
It was very
Yeah.
close. It was like in the summer.
Yeah,
let
it
me
was.
let me look it up.
I don't know if that was like July or August. I don't know. But yeah, I would be curious to plug in some of these timeline, plug that into the timeline. And I'm sure Candace or Baron already have.
Those are people that reposted it. Like it says September. Like can't be that one. Has to be like.
Hold on, go back up. Slow down, stop.
No. It had to have been in the. Oh, here it is. No, that's not it. Anyways, I don't know because people have been reposting it. So September, people said September 12th and September 22. So
that tells me it happened in the first 2 weeks of September. If people were reposting it halfway through September to the end of September.
Yeah, it's been reposted
so people won't wait weeks to repost it. So if we're seeing that it happened around middle of September where we saw reposts, we can assume that it was pretty close to that where the original post came out.
Yeah, like if anybody can find out in the chat, this actual podcast that Charlie Kirk was on, what the date that was, I would love to know. Because I don't have time to look for it right now, but because we're gonna keep going on.
Throw up Elizabeth's comment.
They've been all building luxurious bunkers. Yeah,
100%.
right. They're all gonna like retire down there. I don't know what's going on, but so this Project Sunrise, 112 U.S. said to pitch Project Sunrise. So they are helping pitch this plan. Look, 112 billion.
And you want to know an interesting
And that's
fact?
not even their neighbor. It's not even like, what is happening here? Why?
And an interesting fact about Project Sunrise, that was never put to like a vote or anything for the American people to even see if they even wanted to do this. The government just decided on your behalf that it was just a great idea to do this. Let's dump more billions over there.
That's a lot of money.
That's going to be like 1/10 of what this costs. They have no idea what they're doing.
So why? Why is U.S. helping with Project Sunrise? Why?
Well, we've touched on it a little bit.
Yeah.
We've literally brought up comments. Here, I'll read one. They've all been building luxurious bunkers, oceanfront property and casinos to make the rich. Like it's there already. That's why it's going down.
But we got more. Reported proposal drafted by Trump's officials, Kushner and Witkoff, completed over 10 years. Imagine I don't know what that Rafa as the seat of the government. The Strip city as high-tech smart city.
Yeah. Well, here. Well, one thing you should know about this is this was posted early. Is that the date there, the December 20th?
It says December 2025, but I'm pretty sure it was before that.
I think that sounds right because that's when they first introduced some of this.
Yeah.
And then as you see later and what Kushner says is that like his diagram of the city of the master plan is the entire strip, like not just not in the Rafa, right?
Yeah.
Like he's like, there is no plan B. He's got a new vision now. So this is like, yeah, like this is very early on this article. Everything's
they were gonna just destroy it.
Yeah, everything's changed.
And for what you said about the plan B in one of the videos you sent, I forgot who said it. It might have even been Kushner himself, but one of them said, there is no plan B. This is just the plan. So No matter how good or bad this goes, no matter
Yeah.
how much it costs,
Yep.
that's the plan. That's
Yeah.
the plan.
Yeah.
That's crazy. 112
Yeah.
And that's
billion.
and that's the start. And I bet you that 112 billion won't even clear the debris, let alone build anything. Like, you got to think about it. That whole area looks like that picture there. How are you building anything on that? You can't. You got to remove it all. And you think you're hiring the locals to do that?
No.
They're gonna lift up middle fingers, as
Yeah.
they probably should. Right?
It's really disturbing. I think I have a video after this. I don't know. I have to go to the next slide. Oh no. So you want to discuss this? These are the images.
Yeah, I'm was actually shocked that I could go onto Google Maps and actually just pull up Gaza or the strip. And I wanted to see like what the aerial views looked like. And this, well, one thing that was really interesting, and anybody can do this, like just go to Google Maps right now, type it in, and just look at the Google overlay, like the roads and stuff that they have being built over top of like people's homes. Like you can see what they're planning. You can see the new, road lines and everything that they're kind of gridding out.
Basically, like new city blueprints, right, Allie?
Yeah, no, exactly. And so as I was doing this and kind of looking at these aerial shoots, I run across like this very clear, distinct line. And then as I zoomed in just to see what was going on, it's like there are buildings like disappearing. There's several images of this, and like people should just go do it because there's something very, very strange going on. And I don't think it's a Google glitch. So I don't know if they're trying to cover up more.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's
Look
but
at that. How
what's really
bizarre.
sad is like when you do this and you look at, I mean, it's a dang parking lot. Like, well, when Ben Shapiro says, "Oh, we could have, just annihilated it and turned into a parking lot," but we didn't. It's like, yeah, you did. I mean, it is.
I mean,
demolished.
is this even real? Like, I don't even
Yeah,
know
I don't
now.
know.
I'm
I don't know.
looking
It's
at it
really
in live
strange.
time.
Well,
It's really strange. Like, I need people to go in there and to see what they think of it, what they can make of it.
And did you say that was Shapiro or Hammer that was saying that about the parking lot?
No, Shapiro.
Shapiro? See, I'd
Yeah.
actually like to put that one step further. And he goes, "Oh, we'll just turn it into a parking lot." A parking lot actually has a use. You can actually park a car
Yeah,
there.
right.
Tell
No,
me where
you're
you
right
can
about
park a car, Allie. If you want, go back to that last
Yeah.
image.
This
Go
one?
back. No, again.
This one?
Again. Go back one more.
That's-
No, back again. There. Now on the picture
Yeah.
on the right, where are you parking a car there? Where's the parking lot?
Yeah.
According to Ben Shapiro,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
going to turn it into a parking lot. So where can
Yeah.
you park a car there, Ben?
Exactly.
Like, that's brutal. Sorry, I just wanted to put that as a reference from what
Yeah.
Ben was saying, right?
I mean, this is what's happening, guys. I hope everybody
Mhm.
wakes up and see what's
Yeah.
happening because FIFA is involved.
World
There's
governments are involved.
there is a real big
Billionaire
plan in
donors.
place. This is a
Oh,
really
yeah.
big plan, and it's been in the works for a long time, and you can see that it has been.
This person, Elizabeth, said she has a friend who
Yeah,
lives
I
in Palestine.
Oh,
saw that.
Elizabeth,
That's
I really hope they're okay.
Hope they're
Yeah.
okay.
That's
If you get in contact with them next time, tell them that there's millions of people that know what they're going through, and we're trying.
Yeah,
We're
how
doing
are
what we
they?
can.
How are they, Elizabeth? Love to talk to like, if they ever want to come on my show and like talk and tell their story, like email me because that's
Yeah.
amazing that you know somebody that's there,
Mhm.
you know.
I would
We
love
would
to
love.
hear
We would
some
love.
stories.
We would love to have them on our show
I would
if they'd be
love
willing.
to hear the story. Seriously.
I can only
So
imagine.
I really pray for them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe at the end of this, if we're not too exhausted, we'll say a quick prayer.
Okay,
Yeah.
so moving on. Okay, so this is the Abraham Accords.
Oh yeah. Let me refresh my memory on this.
2025.
Yeah, so I believe if I
Yeah.
remember
Okay.
correctly,
This.
this was leading up to it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I knew that the handshake for the peace plan took place between Trump and Netanyahu on September 29th of 2025. I knew that handshake happened. So I knew there had to be some evidence somewhere of a collaboration prior to that date. Like, you don't just handshake and like that's your
no.
You have to talk about it, right? You have to have things in place so this was me doing a little digging and finding the actual dates of when this collaboration came into existence between these two people. And you can see right there the date.
Yep.
6/26. All right. So this was in June of 2025. Do you remember all the Google trends that Barron was searching?
Yep.
And he said there was a big spike in all the Google searches that happened in June, July, where there were people searching, people like Mikey McCoy, people like the judge, all the hospitals.
That was like 2020. That was September.
This is where Barron got his start. Talking about the Google trends, right? That's where he blew up.
He went back even further. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So when you look at this right here is proof that they collaborated together on that side of the world and on this side of the world.
I love the name.
This plan in place.
Abraham Accords. I am
just telling you. And Kushner was involved. And if you there's another photo that I had. I don't know if it got loaded in or what, but if you look at the same people that were in these photos from the Abraham Accord back in 2020, it's the same people on the Board of Peace. All of them. I am telling you, it's just too coincidental to be a coincidence. Like
no, it's
this
all
was
here.
a big plan, and was happening, right?
And I think, like we've talked about before privately, like this Charlie Kirk probably got wind of it.
Well, it definitely would have been something that he would have been opposed to.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't want the United States involved in any of this crap. It has nothing to do with, solving domestic problems and trying to facilitate a future of America first. This has nothing to do with that crap.
Yeah.
And one last thing, like I just have to mention this because Allie, you know how I told you when I first dug into the Charlie Kirk case, like when I first got my start, and I told you there was something weird with the lights flickering in my house.
Yes.
And then the second and that happened for like weeks as I was doing my initial research on this. And then secondly, it happened right before I came on your show. Like the light in here just like went berserk, right? So last night,
like the second time. Remember the one other time? There was two times. Like we've done many shows.
Those were the two times.
That's 2 times.
And then last night when I found this correlation, I called this the takedown. I was naming my screenshot to send to you. And right before I like loaded it, this light, like my Kansas City light came on and my computer shut down at the exact same time.
Goodness.
And I was like,
You
are
should
you
put a
kidding me right now?
camera in that
I'm
room
telling, like, I know I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like, it's too
and
weird.
record. Because
I just
like
have to
when
share
I
that
was
with you
looking
because
up
you are
something,
the
there was lightning.
very
I mean, Chris
people.
was here, and I'm like, I actually
Yeah.
took a video, and I'm like literally researching this thing, and I got goosebumps. I'm like, oh my god, babe, come here! I found this, and it's a lightning storm. I'm just going. As soon as I was doing it, I'm like, oh, and I texted Chris because he was outside, talking to the neighbors. I think you were, and I'm like, get in here. It was just like a bombshell, and I think I did it with Wisha and you. Like, get in here, and then I heard like lightning. I'm like, oh my god, what is that? And
Yeah,
then
it's I don't know. Like I'm not usually into that like stuff, but
that was the water
it has
bottle.
happened
That was the water bottle.
now 3 times, and it's like I have no explanation for it. I really don't. I just don't.
I don't know if it's a
And
higher
and Charlie had a
entity
thing with
telling us
lights.
something. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. But that was the water bottle. That was the I had to I found something and I'm like, and I had to go look. I'm like, why does he have a water bottle? Why does everybody have water bottles with like, bright orange juice in the back of their pocket? And I'm looking, and then I looked at one and I looked at the other. I'm like, the same exact photo, different angle, different, one's full, one's not. It just is, it didn't make sense to me. And that's
Yeah.
when the lightning and all that stuff was happening. I swear to you.
Yeah,
I just want to
I mean,
jump in here for a
it's
sec,
frequency.
ladies. There's an interesting comment here in the chat by Fern's mom, 15Y. Kushner have been working on this since 2018.
Yeah.
Oh, no, really?
I don't know. I'm just bringing up a
I mean,
comment.
if you have evidence, like if you have stuff, send
Sent
it
the
to
link in the
Ali.
chat. Send the link in the chat here.
Yeah.
You have the link of that. Okay.
I think this is just like the first scratch of the surface here, because I think there is a lot more to dig into. Like Ali, you were kind of like, "Oh my God, don't send me anything more. Our live is going to be so long."
Like, you see how long
But
it is?
I'm barely scratching the surface here.
You see what
Yeah.
I'm like? We're showing this, and I'm like, okay, you got so much more information. I'm just like, I can't present it all because I already know once I get to number 33, I'm like, oh my god, did I say 33?
Yeah, you did.
So,
we
I
have a
just say
good
33. I didn't say it because I'm like on slide 33. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I said 33. Anyways, once I get to that particular slide of the 30s, I don't want to say 33, but once I get there, I'm like, okay, this is going to be a 2-hour show. Just letting you know, Allie, like it takes like a day and a half to make a show. The way I do it anyways, I'm pretty sure Baron is the same way. Like I don't just like hop on here and just look at a video. I just we research, right? And we show what we're showing. So yeah, we have a lot more. We might have to do a part 2 to this because this is just a lot.
definitely.
A
Yeah.
lot.
And I'm open for that. Like I don't, if people are tired, I mean, it's, I'm still going, but like if you guys decide you need to, break this up.
He needs to stretch.
No, that's okay. My sciatic's been killing me for like the last 6 weeks. So it's like if it's not my back, it's giving me like nerve issues in my left leg. So like I'm just a mess these days.
It's like Charlie.
I deal with that too,
Charlie is
Chris.
tall.
I know. Yeah,
He
Chris,
had a
that
problem
stuff
with
is
that.
awful.
It
I
is
deal
what
with
it
the sciatic too. Yeah.
You?
It's the worst. Oh man,
Because
I'm
it
sorry.
changes all the time. One day it's your arm, the next day it's your back, after that it's your leg.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
And he hurt his back when we were on a boat. So
Jules has a great idea. I think I'm going to.
okay, go get one, baby. Go get one. And let's see what our next slide is because we're almost done. How many more do we got? We're at 29. We got 10 more.
Trump administration is floating an ambitious and also futuristic vision for Gaza. The proposal comes as Israel works to carry out the next step in Trump's ceasefire agreement. The National News Desk, Kayla Gaskins, joins us live from D.C. right now. Now, you've been covering this story for so many angles for so long now. What can you tell us?
So, Angela, Gaza's been nearly...
Project Sunrise. Trump unveils ambitious plan to rebuild the Strip. All right, guys. Well, I'm just showing this. It was in the news. I don't know. I don't know if everybody heard it, but this is his plan.
Flattened by the current war between Hamas and Israel, and some are seeing this as an opportunity to revolutionize a highly valuable and desirable slice of the Mediterranean coastline, but there are some major hurdles. Turning a war-torn enclave into a world-class futuristic city filled with beach resorts and high-tech trains. That's the blueprint behind Project Sunrise, a Trump administration proposal pitching Gaza's reconstruction, obtained by the Wall Street Journal. U.S. officials say a team led by Jared Kushner and Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff developed the plan over the past month and a half. A 32-page presentation outlines a 4-phase rebuild, starting with humanitarian relief and ending with a luxury development along Gaza's coast. But critics say the plan is detached from the realities on the ground. We spoke with Kobe Michael, a senior researcher at the Israeli-based Institute for National Security Studies at Tel Aviv University.
I think that the idea that such a plan was introduced indicates about the huge gap of the American understanding about the Palestinian society.
The $112 billion 10-year plan would be anchored by nearly $60 billion in U.S. grants and loans.
What? 112 billion over 10 years. 60 billion from the US.
Yeah.
Take a screenshot of that.
It's crazy, right?
Guarantees, but it's contingent on Hamas fully disarming. A key reason critics question whether investors would take the risk.
You're not going to convince anyone to invest money in Gaza if they believe another war is going to happen in 2 to 3 years.
Successfully getting the Palestinians on board is another major hurdle. Kobe Michael says the Palestinians will likely see such a rebuilding plan as simply another form of colonialism.
The idea that it will be done by foreigners is something that is not accepted by the Palestinians themselves.
And Angela, the White House says President Trump continues to monitor developments and remains committed to laying the groundwork for a peaceful and prosperous Gaza. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is preparing to visit President Trump at Mar-a-Lago on December 29th. Live on Capitol Hill, I'm Kayla Gaskins reporting for the National News Desk, America's News Now.
Nice. So that's that 10 years. They're gonna, and 60 billion from US.
Yeah,
is contributing.
Did they say whether that was public or private money?
It said U.S. I mean,
So
I'm assuming.
So they left it open. It could either be coming through taxes or donors, right? I guess, right? Technically.
I mean, we have to do more digging, right?
Yeah.
Into that.
Yeah. Like we've scratched the surface. We're scratching the surface on this. We've got to get all the deep divers in on this.
Yeah. I mean, this is, it's a lot. It's a lot to unveil. I mean, and we're doing it. I don't know if other people have done it, probably.
Not yet. Not that I've seen, Allie.
Not like what we've done from beginning till now. This has been a long live stream. I mean, it's very educational.
I started harassing Barron's shows,
cover it.
and I'm like,
no,
please talk about this. Please talk about it.
He can't.
Yeah, his show's too big. As soon as he were to start talking something like this, I guarantee you they would pull his video.
I'm telling you.
Because it's happened before on a topic that was way less sensitive.
So like I've talked to him regarding like even like I can't say the word trafficking
moving of people.
Moving of people.
Yeah.
No, can't do that. No, you can't even do that.
His channel's too big now.
can't
He's
do that.
watched by too many people. Like as soon as he tries to cover something like that, I guarantee it'll be all over him.
Maybe
Like,
in a members he can.
maybe because you remember the one video he got struck and it got taken down, and they made him. I don't know if you guys remember this. They made him
I-
blur out his own face. His own
Yeah.
face.
I have a crazy story about that.
Yeah.
I have a crazy story about that. I caught his show late that day. So I had it on, I decided to watch it on TV, which is like never what I do. I rarely do that. I'm usually watching it on my phone.
Yeah.
And I just happened to that day. And I had paused it because like the kids needed me or something. And I came back to it and I'm still watching it. And then there was something that drew my attention that I wanted to like I went to go hit his like button. That's what it was. Because
Okay.
it was the part of the show where he was like, hey, if you haven't hit my like, I'm like, oh shoot, I'm gonna do that. But I couldn't do it on the TV. And I was like, well, that's weird. I'll just go and I'll do it on my phone. And I went to the phone and it was gone.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I remember
oh,
that.
They took it down. And then I saw like, so, but I had caught it in a glitch pattern. So I started recording it because I knew it was down and I didn't think it was going to come back up. So I started recording and I got like 15 minutes of like recording that I put up on TikTok. So people are still like viewing that content because I captured it in just this weird
in real time.
Yeah. So
That's
people were still
crazy.
able to go watch it. Anyways, so that was, I remember that very clearly.
And then he came back and he redacted everything. He came back on his next show. He's like, redacted.
Yeah, and it was all redacted. Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
people, it had
That's why,
little,
like,
like squares on everything.
It's literally hard for him to cover some sensitive subjects. And I know, like, if I send him something, he's like, can't do it. I can't do that.
Yeah, I
doing it.
see.
So
Right.
he it's his show, right? He's gonna decide to do whatever.
No,
look
and
what
that's, I
happened with
mean,
that.
I
Was it
respect
just an
it, but
address?
that
It
makes
was
sense
just-
why he hasn't, because I'm like, please cover this, please. And Danks has started to touch on it a little bit, and maybe Baze will jump in on this.
I don't even know. Was it just an address that he got like striked for?
Who?
Barron, wasn't it?
It was like some of the documents that he had up on the screen, they considered like maybe doxing or something,
Yeah.
but it was public information anyway.
So
he
weird,
didn't.
eh?
Yeah, whatever.
It's so weird because it's just because he's popular and they're gonna attack that. That's why. Let's see what else we got here. So Project Sunrise shows USA plans for Gaza Tech City. Tech City.
Yeah.
Babe.
That's what it is.
Babe. Tech City.
Yep. What they're going to try to do there is create basically a Judea. Oh man, I'm forgetting. Jesus. Judea, Dubai. That's what they're going to try to create.
A
right?
Judea, Dubai. Wow.
Yeah, that's the plan. They want you can put it in any way you want. They either want to recreate Dubai or they want to recreate Vegas. That's what they want. You know, they've even brought it up. Like they've mentioned the Riviera. Well, if you know what the French Riviera is, you go around any of those cities that are on the coast there, especially one, for example, like Monaco.
Yeah.
Think about the tourism that comes there. Think about all of that stuff, the sporting events, everything, right? That's big money. That's real big money.
Using data centers over here while destroying our land and bodies. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what's happening, and we're showing you what is actually happening in their 10-year plan, and this is happening right now, and nobody's talking about it. Like YouTubers should be talking about this. Oh, it is a hard subject to cover, I have to say, because it's
Yeah, we don't even know if this video is going to survive.
yeah, we might get
We might get struck
Yeah.
as soon as we're done, for all we know.
But
I'm sorry if it does. Like
it's okay.
As long as the channel stays up, we don't care.
It's because we got all these like
Yeah.
G everywhere.
Oh man.
Oh, here's this one. This is Kushner here.
And hold on, Muppet just dropped the perfect comment to go with this video. They are making Jared Kushnerville. And then we're literally going on a Kushner video.
So he's
Yeah.
the son-in-law. Which daughter is it? I wonder.
It's is it Ivanka? Ivanka?
Off the top of my head, I gotta admit, I'm
I don't
embarrassed. I don't
know.
know.
I don't know. I
I'll,
don't
I'll
know
look
who
it
he's
up.
married.
I
I don't
want
know
to
who
say
he's
it's,
married to.
uh,
Does anybody know? Who knows
yeah.
who Kushner's married to?
Keats, don't drop the soap, bro. Don't drop the soap.
Muppet is
Ivanka. Yeah, it is Ivanka.
Ivanka.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's married to
I,
Ivanka. Muppets in the house. Thank you.
Muppet went, got some sleep, came back, and like, you guys are still live?
We're literally still here. You know, you gotta look it up, Muppet. FIFA's partnering with this 10-year peace board G strip 112 billion plan to make Gaza. Oh, I said the word. Whatever.
You just don't say it in a negative way. That's why other
It's
people
the
get
best
struck.
place on the planet.
Because they go, you know, F that place, F these people. We don't do that. We're talking from a point of education and, you know, not
It's the
derogatory.
best place on the planet. Okay, so yeah, that's what I couldn't believe about the FIFA thing. I was just like, what?
Yeah, I know. We like Allie and I both like FIFA, so like that's a blow to us because
Yeah.
like we all like all the classic North American sports. Like I'll watch football, I'll watch basketball, but like when FIFA comes around, we don't watch anything else besides that till the tournament's done. So it was like that was a blow to us.
That they're like, you know, they give how much money do they support it? 60 million? I don't know what he put.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I don't remember. We put it up already.
Okay, gotta go back and look. Now this is Kushner. He's going to be talking. He's at the Board of Peace, and let's see what he has to say.
I'm
He
pretty
wants
sure.
to do this, and we've developed ways to redevelop Gaza. Gaza, as President Trump's been saying, has amazing potential, and this is for the people of Gaza. We've developed it into
So
zones.
pause this
In the
for 1
beginning, we were
second.
toying with the idea of saying, let's build.
Okay. Master
Look,
plan.
okay. I need you to look on the diagram there. So all of the brown, like greenish poop brown color down at the bottom, the key, the key gen.
Yep.
So those are for data centers. All that. Do you see it?
Yeah, it even says industrial complex, data centers, advanced manufacturing.
Yeah. That's what this map is showing you. That they're building data
Oh,
centers here.
these brown parts here.
Yeah. Look at all that.
Data centers.
Yeah, industrial complex,
Well, this is their plan.
advanced
Master
manufacturing,
plan. This
and
is
data centers.
Master plan.
It's odd
There you
how
go.
you notice how the residential areas are split up into like blocks.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that has a very intentional
yeah.
purpose to it.
And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
right underneath it. The data center is right underneath the block.
I mean,
Look at that. Underneath.
encampments maybe.
Right? Like, look at the data centers are underneath these blocks.
I wasn't gonna actually go that far and say that. But
I don't
gotta
know.
tell
I don't
ya-
know. I'm just saying.
Oh, you want to know?
I
What?
don't know.
I was just gonna say I'm thinking what you're saying. Like
Yeah.
I look at that and that looks like a grid of control, and that's just
That's
my opinion. I'm not basing that on any fact. I'm just saying that looks like a very good way to control a population.
This is crazy, everybody. Can everybody see this? I hope you guys can see it. Take a screenshot if you want. I don't know if it's blurry, but
Also, I'm not sure about it in this photo. It seems very, very narrow here. I know that they gridded off it, like portioned off a smaller, I think it's called like the yellow line or something, or the red line.
someone said, are they going to
And
pull the energy from the people?
and so I think this isn't even the full size of the strip right here. I think they stole a bunch of land because this looks even more narrow. I
Maybe,
think this
but
is even smaller.
it could be like you see how there's the outline border.
Yeah.
And maybe this isn't a full strip either, because they were already talking about pushing people from the north down to the south. Then in one of the videos they were supposed to pull out, the IDF, but they didn't. So I'm wondering if that's even the full strip. Yeah, good.
Well,
good
yeah.
call, Muppet.
So,
Sorry, Allie.
Yeah.
oh, what I
And
was gonna say. So, see where that like round circular thing is on the
this?
left side? Yeah.
This? Yep.
So yeah, that's the area. That's kind of the area of Rafah. That was the new Rafah, if you will. Like that's, and then so that's in the south. That's actually the south. What you're seeing
Yes.
there.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
And so the strip is like what I'm saying is like this looks even more narrow. So I think that they've even gridded off. I think they stole a bunch of land because they from where they right now have a yellow. I think it's called the yellow line, and they took a bunch of land already.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
They seized a bunch of land. So I'm just wondering if this is even like I don't think that's the full strip right there. I think they've seized land.
I think you're
I don't
right,
know.
'cause I think we even seen that in one of the videos that we played tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so you guys can get a clearer picture of it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted
No.
to point those things
no.
out as we're
I
looking
just-
at this.
That's really good to tell me where the data center was. Like, I find it weird. It's right underneath the
No, it's important to say. Don't-
residential.
Please do not apologize, Allie.
Yeah,
This
sorry.
is crazy. So this is the master plan, and everybody's saying it's like really tiny.
Well, you know, they don't have to worry about fitting 2 million people there anymore. I think they took the number down a bit, right?
I think so.
So who's gonna go there? Who's gonna live there? Is this where Trump's retiring, or
Oh, yeah.
like what's happening? Why?
There's going to be a Traza
Why are
tower
they
there.
putting so much money into this? Like, I just need to know why. We need to know the whys.
We know the whys.
The whys. The whys.
We know the whys, baby.
Okay.
It's just really sad, disgusting, and repulsive. So we just don't want to admit it that it's really that simple. It's over money.
Is it to control all the banks?
It's,
Like
no,
all the
no, it's just money. So rich can get richer. They want, like we said, they want to create a Vegas there. They want to create a Dubai there, and they want to invest and they want to make money, and they're willing to do it over bodies. And that as gross and disgusting as that is, that's what it is. Greed is the simplest thing in the world. Take from everybody else and put it in your pocket. It's the simplest thing. There's no complex,
it's awful.
there's nothing complex to that. You got something
It's
I
awful.
want,
Like
I'm
to
going to
see
take it.
after all this destruction, to see this master plan, like it just makes me want to vomit. I don't know.
And like
Yeah,
we gotta
right.
talk about this because you go up in time 50, 60 years. You don't want your children's children going, hey, guess where I'm going for my vacation this year, right? So that's why we got to talk about this.
Yeah.
Because we'll in 50 years we'll be dead and gone, but our children will still be here. Our children's children will still be here.
Okay, I'm gonna play the rest of the video.
A free zone, and then we have a Hamas zone. And then we said, you know what? Let's just plan for catastrophic success. Hamas signed a deal to demilitarize. That is what we are going to enforce. People ask us what our plan B is. We do not have a plan B. We have a plan. We signed an agreement. We are all committed to making that agreement work. There's a master plan. We'll be doing it in phasing. In the Middle East, they build cities like this in 2-3 million people. They build this in 3 years. And so stuff like this is very doable if we make it happen. Rafah will start with. This will show a lot of workforce housing. We think this could be done in 2-3 years. We've already started removing the rubble and doing some of the demolition. And then New Gaza. It could be a hope. It could be a destination, have a lot of industry, and really be a place that the people there can thrive, have great employment. Once this starts going, we think there should be 100% full employment and opportunity for everybody there. And we have a lot of data on what can be, but we think that this really gives the Gazan people an opportunity to live their aspirations. But it all starts with security, and it all starts with governance. Final note I'll just say on the Board of Peace, which is that all the lessons we're doing is we're basically studying the best practices from all over the world, and we're watching who does education the best, who does healthcare delivery the best. All of these things it's not secret IP. All this is IP that the Board of Peace is going to make public, and we want to encourage all the countries to be able to follow these best practices. A lot of the things that President Trump is doing in America If they're working, we should all be copying them. If we find what's working in other countries, we should be copying them too. And so what the Board of Peace will have the ability to do if we're successful with Gaza is really show how do you do peace implementation, which is something that when we got this deal done, we didn't really find too much expertise or know-how on how to do it. So as we're creating this system, hopefully it's something that we can just document these learnings and make them available to all else who want to use them in the future.
Did you want to say something?
Peace implementation. Wow.
I did. I forgot. It was just a comment off what he said. Oh, yeah. So he said that we're going to make all the plans and information publicly available. And I'm thinking that we'll never see any of that. Or
No.
if we do, it's going to look like something that we get from the files.
Yeah.
Oh no, Chris, I think they're talking to themselves. Like he is talking to, like, you have to think about who his audience is right there. I don't remember if this one is him in Davos. I can't remember if this is the Davos, the World Economic Forum speech, or if this is the one, huh?
Oh, I was just saying, gotcha,
the video? The video?
Yeah, this video, his audience is, I mean, it's a room full of billionaires. Like his audience right here is billionaire. He's not talking to the people. He's saying, no, he's saying we're going to implement things that are successful. Do you hear the words he's saying? Successful in Gaza, right?
Yeah.
They're viewing what happened in Gaza as success.
Yeah.
Normal people don't say those words. So
yeah,
you have to think about who his audience is here. They're implementing things that they find successful in different parts of the world. At the very end of the day, the Board of Peace has nothing to do with this land here in the one that we're talking about. It has nothing to do with it. It's a far more global scenario. Like, you guys need to go read this charter. You need to go read it and see what is involved in this. It's a $1 billion seat if you want to be an executive board member here. $1 billion.
Oh, hold on. Look at that. Look at that crap right there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 down on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
Look, that ain't happening, man.
No.
They're not on the board. They don't have a say.
No,
They're nowhere.
they have no say in this.
The handshake.
This whole charter took everything from them. Like, they have nothing left. Like, you have to go read this stuff.
Yeah.
And Trump, you know, he named himself the chairman for life. Like, nobody can kick him off, and he has executive say. Like, I mean, they have a board, but he can trump them. His role can trump them. If he doesn't like what they say, he can kick them off. It's like when
crazy.
It's a joke. Like, it is. I don't know how people take him seriously anymore.
Hold on.
Like,
so it's just like Congress then. The good people can't stay in, right? I know they might be hitting below the
voted off
belt
the
recently,
island.
but
like, they're fired if
Oh.
they don't like him, or, you know, if he doesn't like them.
Great
I mean, I'm
reference.
telling you.
Great reference, Allie. They voted off the island. Great reference.
I don't know what else is in this video. We could just move on. And you found this, babe.
Yeah, so Witkoff's running around with Kushner everywhere. He's really helping them push and promote this plan. The part which I thought was messed up here, and then we talked a little bit about it earlier, is on the left side, the plan could involve the United States committing roughly to 20% of some reconstruction costs over the next decade. Well, there you go. The United States, without any kind of support from the citizens, is committed 20% of whatever the cost is going to be. And like, we've already talked a little bit about the money. Right now, it's a $100 billion project, and I don't even think $100 billion is going to clean up the grounds, let alone build a city. So whatever this becomes, whether it's 500 billion, 800 billion, $1 trillion,
U.S. will always be involved.
well, no, they're taking 20% of the bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if this ends up, so right now it's a $100 billion process for 10 years. If this ends up taking $800 billion in 30 years,
Jeez.
you're in for the 20% because of the government.
That's crazy, babe.
Well, I had to say it like that so people understand, because people are like, oh, it's only $100 billion in 10 years. Yeah, well,
More than that.
and then if you look at the same people, some of the same people are going to be involved in this peace process, or allegedly maybe involved with the ballroom. Look at how the ballroom prices went from 200 up to $1 billion, and it's still going through the roof. I would not be surprised if we see the same thing with this process. And this is just my guess and just my opinion.
No,
but
I think you're on one.
over the, like, throughout the rest of the year, let's just out of just curiosity, let's see how the cost rises. And I bet you it will gross us all out.
I don't
That's
think
just
you're
brutal.
wrong, Chris. I don't know. I don't think you're wrong. Yeah.
Kind of disturbing.
Well, I want people to be aware of this now, so when it starts to come down to it later, people can say something. They can protest. They can get in politicians' faces and go, "This isn't right," you know. And
They're going to see the designing happening soon, and it's going to be building. And what are people going to say about it?
yeah.
Now, here we go. Here, the next slide I have, Kushner reveals dystopic.
Dystopia.
Can I speak tonight? Dystopic.
Kushner reveals dystopic plan to build data centers on ruins of the Strip.
Don't say the word. Sorry.
You've said it tonight. I haven't.
No, this one.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
What, conflict?
No, this.
Oh, conflict.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That word, conflict?
Yeah, like huge.
The plan appears to be to finish Israel's bulldozing of the Strip to make real estate opportunities for investors. See, this is what I've been trying to say. There is no special plan here. It's very simple. Money.
Yep.
Money. That's all it's about.
The new Gaza.
It's about a dollar bill.
Project Sunrise. Go look it up, guys, to turn the G Strip into high-tech metropolis.
And it's ironic because I think they actually kind of got this sort of idea from our friends in Dubai who are trying to build. I'm pretty sure you guys have maybe seen that mega city proposal they're trying to build in the desert. I have a feeling some of that inspiration is going to be seen here.
Mm-hmm. Let me see what else I got here. I don't know if it's a video, so no, it's not. Oh yes, you brought these slides. So this is the stage one. It's the stages of what's happening here. The roadmap, clearing of the rubble, tunnels,
Unexploded ordnance.
Oh, unexploded. Sorry. Stage 2, rebuilding of homes, hospitals, infrastructure. Stage 3, luxury residences. You already said that. Rail transport, coastal development. Stage 4. You want to read that one?
Now, again,
You
we've
like
been
that one.
talking a lot. Well, that's why I saw that and I didn't care about the first 3 stages. I looked at the 4th one. Monetizing 70% of the Strip's coastline by year 10, generating over $55 billion as returns.
And who
Like I
and
said,
who's getting that?
whoever bought the property. And
bought the property?
Exactly. The
You know what I mean?
investors. The investors, the Board of Peace. That's who's getting it. We're funding it.
And they're getting
probably, and they'll
They're
get it.
gonna all live there. I think Trump's going to retire there.
Charlie's Angel
like
said,
the
"I
olive
can't even afford landscaping. Rock, same."
Oh,
It's like-
Charlie's Angels in the house. Thank you so much for Tornado Alley. Nice to meet you. She's another researcher, Charlie's Angels. She does a lot of work. She's amazing. Yes, thanks for showing up. We've been live for
over 3 hours.
3 hours. Look, we're doing Project
Sorry.
Sunrise. We're doing Ballroom. We're doing all this stuff. It's all connected to Charlie Kirk, and I think you knew of all this stuff. All started happening in what, 2018?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We have to confirm that.
Yeah.
We can confirm back to 2020, I think.
Elizabeth.
Well, yeah.
Where do I find this research. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, what is she referring to? Like the Board of Peace stuff? There's a Board of Peace.
I put it in the chat already. The Board of Peace. I put it again.
Boardofpeace.org. You can if that's what you're referring to.
Yep, I put it in the
go
chat.
there, and they have all the the charters and the board, everybody that's involved in this so far, the 2 meetings that have taken place, and then you could just take it from there. Just
a 10-year plan, right? And FIFA's
Yeah,
involved, guys. FIFA. So like, if you just joined the chat, I don't know how many people just joined, but go back and rewind. We talked about it all. It is so bizarre and crazy. And Kushner, if anybody doesn't know who Kushner is, I hope everybody knows that's Trump's son-in-law. Okay. So this is the plan, and he was talking about the plan. I think FIFA was putting towards like what, 62 million or something
to start.
Remember,
Remember, this is all to start. Right?
To start.
And the way this is going to go is they're not putting out any numbers because they're terrified because they don't want us to know what it's actually going to cost. They're going to dive in with their 100 billion and realize that that's like 1/10 of what they're going to need to pull this off. And they don't want to say that right now.
Yeah.
Because then it makes them look even worse. And that's again, that's just my opinion. But I look at what's been done and I'm like, there's no way 100 billion can deal with that. No way.
No.
In my opinion, and it's just my opinion only, there's no way 100 billion is going to take care of this. Like, look.
International. It even says here, Project Sunrise turned the G Strip into an international destination. High tech G Strip. I'm calling it G Strip for a reason, guys. But yeah, like, look at the rubble here. This is what they're going to turn it into. This is it kind of looks like Dubai a bit. Doesn't Dubai look like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one thing that Tornado Alley touched on is New Rafa City. I believe that's what's there on the far left. I believe that
This
is
one.
yes.
Probably, yeah.
I believe that's what that is.
Yep. That's what that one is. Yeah. All information everybody should be talking about, because this is what's happening. Where's the money going to go? Like, once the 20% that you were talking about, like, how this is a lot of money. This is like even like more than 112 billion.
That's why
This is more than
that's
that.
why I keep saying to start. Because remember, the ballroom was 200 million,
Yeah.
200 to start, and now it's at $1 billion, and that's just a freaking room to sit down at a table and have a drink. This is an entire coastline. Just saying, right? This isn't a hotel. Trump's out of his league.
So they wiped it all down to make this.
Yeah.
And I remember you saying that when all this stuff was happening, they were, this was so devastating, and you're like, what?
I said that. I said it after October 7th.
Yeah, they're gonna make
said it already.
They're gonna make resorts by the G Strip. That's what Chris said, and I'm like, no. Yep. And then
And here we are. What is it?
he
8, 9
called it
months.
a long time ago.
8, 9 months, and here I am being proven right.
And then when
It's gross.
Tornado Alley sent
I
me
wish
all
I
this
was wrong.
information, I'm like, I know about it, but like, how can I cover this? You know what I mean? Tornado Alley, like, I knew about all this, but I had to line it up. I hope I did it okay. Let me know if I lined
No,
it up.
you did. That like there's I think, do we still have more slides? Are we?
Yes.
We got a few
Yeah,
more.
I thought so. But yeah, the World Bank, I don't know how to say his name, AJ Benga, the president of the World Bank Group. So I don't know much about that, but if somebody knows, like Wolves of Finance would be like the perfect guy to go do a deep dive into this stuff. But yeah, he's the guy. He's the executive board member on this board piece, and so
You gotta send me his name. You gotta send me his name. But sorry, somebody just said
AJ
something, and I just started laughing because she
It's
said
on. You find it on the board of the. I'll put it in the chat right now. But he's the He's the guy that I guess banking this. I don't know.
Well, it's important. It's important to know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you follow the
There's
money and then you
funding.
find who's involved, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Charlie's Angels just said something so funny. I am just Allie, G strip sounds awfully very naughty.
Landing strip crossed with the G spot.
Well, I don't know what else to call it. You know what I'm talking about? That's funny. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think of that. I've been saying G strip all night.
Well,
all day, all night.
Did you not think about
well, it would have been funnier if she just did a 3-hour show calling it the G spot the whole time.
Oh my gosh. Did that sound bad? Like every time I sent it?
So they're building these big, long, thick, strong towers in the G spot, guys.
Oh, no.
Lots of government funding, many people involved. People are going to be living there.
Did I say that in a wrong way? Like
No, you were
G-strip?
fine.
Okay.
You were fine.
Everybody get your G strip. Oh my god, I didn't say G strip. No, okay. So this is his name? AJ.
Yeah.
Banga.
Yeah.
AJ Banga.
That's the guy with the World, what's it called? World Bank Group.
World Bank.
That's
Group.
what it's all about, Allie.
So there you go. That's a guy. That's a guy.
Yeah.
More digging on him.
Vice
I need to do.
chairman of the global investment firm General Atlantic is what he did before.
Notice they have
World
a round
Bank, so I don't
one.
know.
I mean, this is what they want it to look like. I don't know if it'll look like this. I don't know if this Project Sunrise.
Oh, believe me, they'll make it look like that.
Wow.
You know all the donors that are messing around with the government, all the donors that were friends with our buddy Jeff, all those same people, all those billions are going right into here.
So why? But why is it going in here? Are they going to live here? What's the
Retire.
purpose? They're going to retire.
Retire, make
No,
money.
this is Allie. This is an investment.
For what?
That's what these people
Money,
are.
money,
What do you
money,
mean
money,
for money,
money.
Allie?
money.
They
Allie
build
keeps-
here and they get in the return. It's called an ROI. It's a return on investment.
Allie keeps always trying
life.
to look for a better side of the situation.
Yeah.
It's hard for her to accept that people can
Yeah, no.
literally do this for a dollar bill. It's
I don't
really
know.
hard
I
for
think
her
I
to
have a
accept.
little bit like maybe.
There you
No,
go.
it's
Right
naive.
there. Bring that up.
This one?
That's what it's about.
yeah, generational wealth.
That's
But
what
it's
it's
also
about.
legacy. You know, like they get to pass this on forever. They have a tower here in Gaza. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can give it to their children. They can give it to their
They can pass
grandchildren.
it down.
You know, it's about
Yeah,
it's about
it's ROI.
guaranteeing billions of dollars for your family line.
What happens if they like
Mm-hmm.
build all this? It's all structures all up, and then China comes in and.
What
Well,
do
you know,
mean?
China.
What do you mean? They'll probably be living there
Oh my god.
with
I don't know.
investments.
I don't know.
No, China and Russia. Well, I don't know. China and Russia didn't sign. They didn't. They
Yeah.
didn't come on board to this. You know.
Officially.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
they were no, because there was 13-0 votes. Like, and there were two. They didn't oppose it. Like, they didn't say no, we're not going to sign. Like, they didn't block it. I guess that's the right way. They didn't block it in the UN Security Council, but they had no voice. Like, they just stepped out.
That in itself
If you
is a
will.
little weird
Mhm.
because if you can be honest, China and Russia usually don't hold their tongue if they got
Oh.
something to say. So I wonder why they would have just been like, meh, go for it, guys, we're good. Unless they're
Well,
getting
I mean,
something
it's-
out of it. Like,
No, at
not
the end of the
necessarily
day-
there.
I think someone's
Yeah.
gonna live there. Yeah. I
No,
believe
at
what
the end
she
of the
said.
day, I mean, they don't want more wars on their soil. I mean, Russia is already probably spending a good amount of funds fighting Ukraine.
True.
I doubt they want to jump into another war if Trump said, like if they opposed Trump is crazy enough, maybe he would.
So
pick a
why the
fight with
strip? Why the G strip? I mean, sorry, why? Now I feel weird saying G strip. Why do they want to do it here? Like, what is the main, oh, I got to do it here, like what he's saying.
Okay.
Like, why?
I don't think it's just here, Allie. I think it's bigger than this.
Yeah.
I think
Well-
they want the entire Levant.
Well, yeah.
I think they want the whole
Yeah.
area.
That's what I was trying to
This
get
is
at.
a test.
because, like,
Well,
And
if you
this
want me
is a
just to
test.
say it, I'll say it. This is the Greater Israel Project we're watching going down in real time. This has been a plan
This-
for the last
I mean,
100
I
and
don't
something
know.
years, and we're just watching it play out. And this is how it's looking.
allegedly.
Yep. If
We're
you
talking
if you
Don't
want
slip and say G string.
if you want me to just put it out there without mincing words, that's what it's about. And they got to start within their own country first. And they've already pushed into Jordan. They've already pushed into Lebanon. The map's out there
Oh
for
my
the
God.
project.
Yeah,
It's been out there for
yeah.
a long time. Go look at it.
That's
know?
why they're tagging Iran, Lebanon, Syria, Saudi Arabia, like all of them. They
gotta wake
they're
up
taking
people.
all of it.
It's all
This
a
is a
part of the
project.
plan. It's all a
Yes.
part of the plan.
And do people
That's
know
why
about
when
this?
you
Like
Huh?
when you talk to people on a daily basis, do they know about this Project Sunrise?
No,
See?
nobody's talking about it. Why would they know
Why?
it? Why? Because people have to do their own research.
Yeah.
Like you know how many hours, you have to read this stuff. I mean, I've been looking at this since January, and even
Well-
prior to this, like it takes like compounded information. You kind of have to stick with it for a while to kind of put pieces together, and we don't really have many. I'm not trying to insult people, but like the vast majority of people are headline to headline. I think that's very intentional. That's why this group, this new movement that's happening right now is actually really important, because we've stuck to one subject despite all this noise that keeps trying to distract us. We've really honed in, and we've gotten far on this deep dive.
I knew about this project, but I didn't deep dive into it like you did. And I'm glad that you talked to me about it. And I'm glad that, I brought up some clips and you sent me all this stuff. And we're doing the live now because it's
Yeah.
important to talk about it, because so many people are involved. It's going to be a 10-year thing. And I think everybody in the chat learned something today as well, because I don't think a lot of people knew FIFA was even involved, because there's so much going on the news right now. Now we got Cuba or whatever.
You got to remember the layers of distractions has been insane. So there's
Insane, yeah.
so first there's the initial attack over there, right? Then there's Charlie. Then there's the files. Then there's Venezuela.
The
Then there's
aliens.
Mexico. Then there's aliens. Then there's Russia and Ukraine. Then there's Iran. Like, think about how many distractions in the last year they've piled up. What did I just say? Like 8, 9? Like
And-
how many?
And maybe they're trying for everybody not to see this. This, which is happening right under our eyes. I mean, I knew they were building something, and I knew, like, me and you were saying it, but I didn't know it was going to be. It looks like, Dubai. That's what it looks like. Really? You think? I haven't found it on Fox News yet. Because the one.
Well,
They
interestingly
won't
enough,
be talking about it. They won't.
interestingly enough, I think there is some segments in regards to what this is, but it was all implemented in the beginning to be a peace deal in this place.
So
But
that's
when
what
you
they're
look,
projecting.
but when it's all said and done, the Board of Peace doesn't mention this place. It's much broader.
Yeah.
It's now global. It doesn't mention one specific place. You see, so this leaves them open to anywhere and to attack anyone or any group, organization, play, anything under, a legal framework, because it was, backed by the UN. And in fact, there's even a speculation that this basically trumps out the UN. That this oversees, like it basically annuls the United Nations. And as you know, Trump has bashed the United Nations for years now. He's actually backed out of, like, I want to say 33, but is that the number?
Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
The number. It might, no, it actually, I think it's like 66 different organizations that are tied, you know, like, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It's late.
It's okay.
But he's backing out of all these UN tied organizations.
Alliances. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like, so he's been backing out of them.
Well, I believe
so-
he was doing that so he could create his own.
Yeah, I think he wants to be king of the world. To be quite
Yeah.
honest,
He wants to be
And
emperor.
this is a framework for it. If you're going to do that,
Somebody actually said in the comments like 2 hours ago that Trump has been wearing lots of purple
Oh, don't
for
tell
his
me.
ties.
it's a very royal color, as you know.
Oh no.
Absolutely.
Tell me this,
Purple
babe.
and blue.
Purple is
Purple
very
and blue.
Oh, is he wearing that?
A couple people noticed he's had ties that color, which he never wears. Like if you watch him, he doesn't wear purple and blue ties very often at all.
Interesting, babe.
You'll notice white and red a lot, like an awful lot. Black even too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Red a lot. Red and blue.
Yeah, red
and
a lot,
navy.
obviously. Blue.
That's
yeah.
so weird.
So purple. Yeah, I'll have to pay attention to that and see,
Yes, it is
see if I
regal.
can dig some purple ties up.
and it's funny. You want to know
He
where
sure
they
loves gold, and he loves trophies, and he loves
Yeah.
he loves awards. Man, the guy loves
He loves
to
Nobel
shower
Peace Prizes.
the irony of the color purple. The color purple dye was first created in that area.
What?
In the Levant.
Really?
Go do your history. The
I trust you. I know you know your
the-
history, babe.
the older civilizations like Romans and Greeks, I believe it's actually Romans, not Greek. They would send merchants there to bring back the dye, so that then their people
Whoa.
could wear that stuff. And I believe back in the day that would come from a city called Antioch.
Wow.
Which
babe,
color are
it's
you referring to? Are you talking about purple or
Purple.
okay?
Yeah, and they were
Yeah.
able to do a lighter purple, which they also did at the same time. But it literally came. It's funny that he's wearing that more. And it came originally from that part of the world, and now he's wearing it more as all of this
He's
is going
right.
down.
He's right.
Yeah, yeah.
The color purple came from Greek, originally referred to the spiny dye Murex sea snail. It was extracted from
Sea creature, right?
yeah.
What kind is it?
I don't know the mucus of these mollusks.
Mollusks.
And it's
Mollusks.
estimated 10,000 snails to produce just 1 gram of pigment, making the dye incredibly rare and expensive.
Yeah.
Babe.
Yep.
Yeah, dyes
from
were a
Greek.
real thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
now this is
colors
the
mean
ballroom.
a lot.
Ballroom's gonna be purple. He's gonna be purple. I don't know. I'm just saying. Let's see what next.
Yeah.
There we got this too. This is a little bit better picture. Like, look at what it looked like before. This is what it's supposed to look like after. I don't know.
Wow, they got maglev trains there. We don't even got that here.
No,
Good for them.
they're gonna have all this there. Wow.
Looks like it.
And no healthcare.
Train
Okay,
system.
that's cool.
Well, I'm glad they get it before we do, right?
Yeah.
It's not like we need money over here to like take care of ourselves or anything.
Island and Gaza plan interim phase. I can't really see this, but yeah.
Well, those are the different sections. They have the strip there, and they've got different sections in phase. So they're supposed to do these in phases originally. So I think Chris, you found this one.
Yes.
So I think some of this earlier stuff was kind of like their original plan. That's kind of what they were putting out at first, but now it's changed a bit, not a lot, but it's changed, and that there is no plan B, and they're not they're just gonna wipe it all. Like,
wow,
you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's not good.
Bulldoze it, baby. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
that's a lot of work.
No, well,
I don't
that's
even know
what I
if they're
mean.
gonna do it in
This could be a
phases
lot of
anymore.
work.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're like, oh, we'll just build a whole city or a whole community where 100 billion. Man, you're not even you need $100 billion on brooms and dustpans and vacuum cleaners
It's gonna be way
and
more than that.
bulldozers. You know,
It's gonna be like what, 100 billion a year or like 6
you want to know
months.
what? You want to know what? On my guess, that's if they're going to do this seriously, that's what it's probably going to
A
be.
year, right?
That's what I would guess. They're saying 100 for 10 years. I'm like, it could easily be 100 a year.
Can't earn
Oh,
it.
so
Doesn't
this
matter if
like
you're a
we're
good
almost done the show. I'm just gonna end off with Mr. Charlie Kirk here. Am I ending off?
Oh,
there?
can I just say one more thing?
Yes.
Because I don't think it's in here. I just wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
So when I was looking up the Board of Peace, so there's a headquarters, as you know, and it's in Washington, D.C. Well, did you
Okay.
know that there is a scandal to even this building? Like, Trump straight up stole it. Do you remember back during Doge? Do you remember the Doge?
Yep.
And do you remember it made headlines where Trump was firing a bunch of people and he took over a building and he got them out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was the Peace Building. It was the United
Wow, we
Nations
should have
Peace
brought
Building.
that up tonight, but that's okay.
I sent it to you, but
See how
that's
deep
fine.
this goes. See how deep this
Yeah,
goes.
and he straight up like stole it. It's literally not even his, and it's in a it's in litigation or like it's in the courts. He stole this building, just so you know. Like, that's a whole nother story we could talk about another time, but I wanted to bring it up so
think I've
people could
heard
like
of- I think
see
like
how
literally
crazy
what
this
you're
is.
saying. I've heard of this, and I remember it vaguely in my mind
Yeah.
right now. As you're saying
They
it.
want it back. They want it back, and because it was illegal what he did, like the and then somehow like it went into appeals or something. Like it's a whole nother deep dive. Like I ran into that and I was just like, you gotta be
Funny.
kidding me. Like, this guy is just crazy.
He can do whatever he
can't
wants,
believe it.
right? He can do whatever he wants.
It's in they can't get it back, but it's literally it's like in a hold right now. There's this like weird term that and I don't remember it, but it's in a legal like a hold. So basically,
Still
I think
to
the
this
government
day?
there's a program that took over it. And anyways,
Still to
I
this
send it
day?
to you, so you got to look into that a little. It's funny. So
Just wanted to say later, Keats, he's got to take off. And I want to go back up into the chat. So Fern's mom and Anne Marie, you guys had a little bit of back and forth. One of you guys said, Danks covered it on a live stream. And Anne Marie, you said, you're right, Danks did. I'm curious. What are you referring to, ladies?
Yes. People are talking in the chat. Maybe he talked about this strip and all this stuff. Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows?
I
I'm
don't-
glad he did, because he would be one to cover this stuff.
No, not this stuff. But
No?
like, no. If they had something to do with the money in the companies, I think that's probably what they were talking about.
The purple thing.
Purple. Okay, there we
Oh,
go.
the purple.
Thank you, Anne Marie. Appreciate you.
The purple thing is something. Bye, Keats. All right. Well, we're practically done. Yeah.
You have
just
a
gonna,
Charlie video to roll, right?
Yeah, it's just like unrelated. It's just Charlie. you know.
And after that, do you want to play a song?
No, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm done. I am like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah. I've been sitting here for like, what time is it?
Oh my gosh.
We're almost 4 hours in. Like, yeah.
All right. Let's get to this
So,
last clip then.
I just want to say thank you to our guest, Allie, Tornado Allie. You guys gotta go follow her. I think I put the link in the chat. I will do it one last time. Let's get her to 100 subscribers.
maybe we can get to 50. I'd be happy.
I
No, I'm
mean,
just
like, Come on, just subscribe, everybody. Like, she's doing amazing work. She's been on my show so many times. We broke so many stories with her live time. So go follow her. I put her YouTube there. If y'all don't know it, Tornado Alley 5. Okay. And
Thank
I
you,
like to
Allie.
help.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you
Yeah,
guys so much for having me here. Like,
you're
this
amazing.
is an
I've already
important
told you
topic, I
this.
think. I think this is
You're
important, and I'm just happy to have a platform to talk about it, and keep this movement going, and like
Yeah.
hopefully more people will pay attention and start to see kind of what these technocrats are doing it in and around the world, in our country, like why things are not getting better for us because they just I mean, look what they're doing.
Yep.
And
They're
it's
taking
so
all
easy
this.
to not see it when it's not happening at home. It's easy to do this and go, "What are you talking about? Nothing's going on over there."
Yeah.
Right? And
Mhm.
then, when we've got our hands into it up to our elbows, we need to talk about it, right?
Yeah.
We need
Mhm.
people to know what we're doing overseas.
Yeah.
We need all the
Yeah.
info we can get. Love and compassion. We sure do.
Yeah.
And she in Tornado Alley is so underrated, and everybody should go follow her. She's more like what famous on TikTok, probably, right?
Well,
Oh,
that's where I kind of started putting stuff out because I was like, what is happening? Like the like really big things were happening and I feel like nobody was really paying attention.
Yeah.
And yes, and I was like, you know what? Screw it, I'm gonna start making some videos and I most of them are shorts, like they're just short things like that I put out and like again, this just happened organically and I don't even know where this is gonna go. Like I don't know, but I
It's
think this stuff is important, and I'm definitely glad that you are talking about it,
it blew
and
my
that
mind. I mean,
other people
I was kind
are
of like interest. I was so intrigued when I was doing it, and then I was upset at the same time while I was loading the show. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
this is so
yeah,
wrong. And
yeah,
the FIFA stuff just blew my mind. I just I couldn't believe that the involvement it goes on to a next scale level. People need to
yeah.
watch this whole thing from beginning to end, and we have more to add to it, but obviously I can't do a
We
6 hour
got to do another
show.
show
We
to
got to do
cover it
another
all.
one. A lot of people
Yeah,
saying they
anytime,
followed
Alan.
you. A lot of people saying they're following you.
Thank
So
you so much, everybody. Thank
yes,
you.
thank
Any
you
little
so
bit
much.
helps. Like
So
if I do want to make more content to like, just so that it's not on Allie, you work so hard. Baron works so hard. Like Candid, like everybody works so hard. Danks and
yeah, it takes
Real
a
Base, all
lot
these
to
people that
just
are coming onto the scene, and it's like you can't cover it all.
no.
This is it's a big movement, and I don't
And
know if we'll make a difference,
like,
but
that's exactly what Baron said. He goes, he said he's one person, so he
yeah,
can't
you
he
can
can't
only
do it all. And he's shouted me out so many times, and I'm
yeah,
grateful for Baron. And
yeah,
he said, like, you know, is a lot of people should be covering this because it's important. And so, this
yeah,
takes a lot to
yeah,
build a show. But by the way, guys, and to research. So I'm not just you know covering something. We're actually researching. Allie's a researcher, so am I, and we're researching and we're putting this all together and showing it to you. And I hope it was an organized way because I like to be organized when I do something. So I hope you appreciate it. I put your work in here in an organized fashion. So
thank you, Allie.
yeah, thank
Well,
you.
yeah, and I'm tied up with kids all day. I'm like,
Oh,
I gotta get, I gotta get up here and get,
well,
get my
I I'm
brain
I
together.
I'm so happy that you came on and we collabed again. We have to do it again, and I always tell you that because
Yeah,
like I do want to do things with you because I think we click and we get along
yeah,
and we vibe. I
yeah.
vibe. We vibe each other.
Yeah.
So
We're both Allie.
yeah, and we're both allies. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for
No,
coming,
I
and
appreciate it.
everybody go check her out. She's also on X as well, if I didn't mention that. And yeah, I'm just gonna end off with Charlie. And everybody have a blessed night. And I will see you Sunday, right? Today's Friday? Today's Friday? No, today's Saturday.
You're trying
Today's
to fast
Saturday.
forward stuff. And
You need to get some rest. Oh my gosh, you work
Is
too
it
much.
Saturday already? Yeah.
I think we need to roll the video and go to bed.
Okay.
Before we do that, I just wanted to say I see Love and Compassion in the chat. We are trying to work out something with her for Sunday, and it's going to be a very interesting stream we do with her. So look for that on Sunday. It's going to be our Pastor Sunday. It's going to be a very interesting show we do with her. And I hadn't had a chance. I've been waiting patiently just to thank Allie, and I haven't been able to because you girls have just been vibing so damn good that I couldn't even say, Tornado Allie, thank you for coming on the show. It's always a pleasure to have you, and you always have our platform anytime you want.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, guys. You guys rock, really. Like you do. I hope you're not underrated because like you guys are like.
I mean, I'm
doing
I'm
so
a
much.
small channel.
Doing
I'm
so
only
much.
like what 5K 555. What am
Yeah,
I at?
you're
I
over
don't know.
5K for sure. Like
Yeah. Well,
We'll get there.
you've
we'll get
grown
there.
a lot.
I was you. I was you.
Yeah,
Don't forget that.
I know.
We have to
I
keep-
was
we have to keep
probably one
putting
of your
videos.
first followers. I really was. I
Really?
was your. Yes, I was.
Wow.
I was definitely. I think you announced that you were going to do a live, and I went right to your channel, subscribed, and hit the like, and yeah, like.
I
was
didn't want to do it. I was just like, this isn't like what I'm kind of like
Yeah, I
behind the
hear you.
scenes, but Ian Carroll like pushed me to do this. Baron said like you should just put your stuff out. So I'm just gonna do it. I'm doing this, the whole thing I did this is for Charlie. So I'm just gonna keep putting the information out and because we don't have much time. As Muppet would say, we're running out of time. And we know Tyler didn't do it. So
I just wanted to say thank you, everybody, for coming to see the show. I am dying. My back is killing me. My legs are killing me. I can't sit here for another second. So I'm saying good night to everybody. Thank you for coming out to the show. And thank you for supporting Allie times 2. They did a great job. Thank you very much, guys. I'm
Allie
out.
times
Good
2.
night,
Thank you so
Chris.
much.
Okay, so I'm almost at 6K. That's great. I didn't even know that. Last time I checked, I was at 5.7. So cool. That's amazing because you hit those milestones like Baron said. I think like 3K was very important to me. And then I got to 5 and like my worst number is 5. I hate the number 5. I'm just saying it. I'm like, can I get out of the number 5? Like, so if I get to 6K, that would be just like, yeah, I'll do a members live. But if I get to 6K, I'll do a member party or whatever. And yeah. So just keep putting your videos out, Allie, because that's what I did. Like you can just even make a compilation video of all your work and put a voice over it or do like, like a private live stream and then put it out. And that's what I kind of did. That's what I started with. And then you'll see your numbers go.
Yeah.
I'm starting to slur because once it gets late at night,
we gotta wrap it up.
woo, I start to get I'm gonna pass out. Okay, guys.
too.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna play the video and I'm out. I'm a talker. I talk too much. I'm so sorry. So it's just a
All
little
right.
quick.
Good night, Allie. Love you.
Good night. Love you so much. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for
And
having
here we
me.
go, Charlie.
Can't earn it. It doesn't matter if you're a good person. It doesn't matter if you have always done the best you can, because what's different about Christianity is that it's a gift for all of humanity to receive regardless of everything that we have done. And your life will be transformed. You will be born again. Grace is not earned. It is given by a God who loves you and wants to spend eternity with you. It is the most important decision you can make in your life.
So thank you everybody for coming. And I'm gonna end with this. I will see you all on Pastor Sunday. I don't know what else to say to you guys. Like you guys in the chat are the best, and you guys are my Flamingo Mafias. I wouldn't be able to do this without you all watching. So salute to all of you for even chiming in, because a lot of you have broke stories with me in live time. So thank you so much, everybody. and say Jesus' name and Christ is King. And I will see you on Sunday. Love you all.